Prepare to die. Prepare to die. Good for her. If she's gonna be like, if this adamantly matters this much to her, good for you. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. If it matters to you, it matters. Congratulations.
Okay.
They have a different name. What is it? Okay, I've heard that. Okay, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard of semi. All right.
No, not semi.
Down here, no, down here in Texas, we call them semis. I've heard that. Well, we pronounce it like
my dad used to drive semis, so
like my mom's not originally from Texas. She lives here now, but like she's not originally, and she always had a problem with certain ways that my sister and I would pronounce things growing up because growing up around here, this is how we say it because everyone else is saying it, and one of those words is cement. I always say cement, and she goes, "No, it's cement." I'm like, "No, it's cement," because we're Texas, and we say cement in Texas, or concrete if you must, but
concrete.
just how it be.
Hello, I am here. What's the question? What? Oh boy. I feel like I'm gonna answer incorrectly. I have always known these to be loofahs. Who is there another name for them that I'm not aware of?
Apparently.
What is the alternative? She's coming. She's on the way. Oh, yeah, I don't know what I would call these. I am not aware of. Okay.
Oh, is that why we call them loofahs? Because the place is called loofah. Well, that is delightful.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
A shower poof?
A shower poof.
Shower poof.
I see that.
I mean,
I mean, I've also called that a poof before.
Yeah, they're loofahs.
I guess. I mean, like a shower poof could be like a nickname for it. I guess. No.
You could also just call it steel wool.
Oh, so you're just gathering evidence to reinforce your statement.
Okay. Dinner is ready. I am here. North
Welcome.
Dakota shower.
I don't think it's necessary, but some people prefer them.
I like it. I like using them.
That's funny. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, do we have everybody here? Are we good to get into this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marissa's here. Yep.
Good, good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the recap. Do you want me to start the music before or after?
So the where I use it, start it. Or just
What?
start it out. It doesn't matter. Just start it now. We're good. Yeah, just start it. It's good.
I
All right.
you too.
Ooh, that's a little loud. All right. So to pop this out, I will do this, and then bam, recap.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
Something
So
amazing.
here we go. Oh man, is this thing finished? I feel like I've been here for days. Almost, the store owner replies. A few hours later, I held my contraption in my hands. It's beautiful, I say as I quickly put it underneath my jacket. Hopefully it works as intended. We didn't get to test it out before finishing. I arrive back at the guild hall late that night. Felice looks a bit pissed off. God, I hope it's not over Anwin still. Maybe she finally got to visit her dad. I don't know, but she's angry and that scares me. Lathai questions me about coming back so late, asking if it has anything to do about Ruby. I tell him no and keep to myself. We all decide to call it a night. The next day, we have some downtime. I suggest we piss off Felice by mentioning her dad so we can bet on her in a pit fight. No one was a huge fan of that idea, so I decided to go gambling a bit, hoping to make some more money and recoup the cost of his hand cannon. No idea what everyone else went to do. When everybody gets back, we look at our guild bulletin board. I tried to convince them that I should go check out the illegal activity at the brothel. No other reasons. I just have a passion for investigating brothels. I mean, illegal activities. We end up deciding to investigate some temple wounds instead. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. We meet with a half-orc named Gatroon. He tells us there are artifacts that may be lost in these ruins, and after talking to him, we head on our new mission. The trip to this place takes a while, but it isn't boring. I found so many frogs. They were everywhere. I'd slip a couple into my pocket if I could, and at some point we make it outside the temple, but I have no idea when we arrived. I just ended up looking away from the frogs and we were there. We enter and Lathai notices some sounds coming from deeper inside. For once, Ego has a good idea and uses some dust to make us invisible. We start to go farther back into the temple and a terrible smell hits us. It's like rotten flesh or something. Everyone notices some trolls walking around as we get closer to the back. There also seems to be a witch or something with them. Ego and I decide to go in and try to take one of the trolls down early before the rest realize what's happening. I take out my hand cannon and shoot at the same time. Ego sends an arrow towards it. Holy shit, this thing is loud. And it works. Cool. Ego looks jealous. I know it. Guess money can't buy one of these. We continue fighting, and I notice Felice is gone. But I do spot a frog jumping around, so that's a plus. Later, I'm sure we'll find her later. I don't know. I just see a frog. The witch just disappears without a trace during our fight. Still no Felice. It seems like everyone is convinced that she turned into a frog. I can't even with these people. After a few minutes, that damn frog jumps at one of the trolls, but it's smacked out of the air. Poor frog. And then it seems like Felice saw the frog get hit too from wherever she was hiding because she's back and she looks pissed. We watch her beat the hell out of that troll. She must really love frogs. With Lila and Holly kill the second troll, the third tries to run away, but Ego and I take it down before it gets too far away. The witch is still nowhere to be seen.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Amazing.
Fantastic.
All right, let me get you guys back to that map. What? What's that?
Rogue. Rogue.
All right. Let's get out of that for now. All right. So, You guys have just ended the combat with the trolls. There's no sign of the hag. And before we actually dive into stuff, I'm gonna need if everybody could roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Everyone, please.
We are starting out bad.
Oh, natural
Oh.
20.
I don't see your natty
I don't
20.
like that.
I don't
Yeah.
see it funny
I don't
either.
see it either.
Oh, it was
He-
TG.
No, reroll.
He did re-roll it, or he did roll it to me. That's fine.
No, if it's not
Automatically
public.
sent to sent. It's automatically sent to GM.
It's okay. It's okay. I got what I needed out of this. So, okay. The combat is complete. What would you like to do?
We already established that there was nothing on these trolls worth looting or looking at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have like a small amount of rags around them, but
Yeah.
they're trolls. They don't have anything like precious with them.
And let's see. If I recall right, the hag or witch or whatever it was disappeared right around like here, right?
Correct. There is some scorched magical runes on the ground where the hag disappeared from.
Did
But
she disappear like right here? Like somewhere in that area?
It was
I
like
believe
right
it was right here.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So there's nothing on the trolls, and she's kind of like just disappeared. That's weird.
She was but when we came in, she was back here, right? Yeah.
yes, she was in the back in this middle room here.
Can I go back there and see if I could find anything? Like a
Yeah, I was gonna help
if there's,
investigate it.
Yeah, investigate if like there's anything maybe to help. If she was sitting back here, she was probably doing something. She wasn't just hiding.
All right. So, can I get an investigation check from the both of you, please?
All right, you ready for a natty one? Sure.
Okay. With those rolls, you enter into this room, and it's pretty clear that this is where the hag kind of performed her dark magics. This is kind of like a ritualistic room that she's taken over and converted. You see,
Oh my god, was she doing Pilates?
you see on the ground
That's definitely it.
in the center of the room, somewhat close to where she was originally, you see some what look to be like witch magic runes and just a varying assortment of natural items that have been placed around the runes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, that's all I got. I'm gonna walk away.
You also, both of you, when you are in this space, you feel an extreme discomfort.
Oh,
Like you're not meant to be in this space.
Okay, like,
noted.
does it feel like evil or the? Oh, can I use divine sense?
Can you link it in chat?
Maybe.
Because
Let me do it.
I believe you did something to that effect
I was
last
about to say,
session.
I'm pretty sure he did.
You did, and this area is considered desecrated.
Oh, okay. It's desecrated. I really don't like it then.
It's some kind of dark magic has come out of this room, or this room has been like used for that purpose. And it's not that it's like a straight up evil feeling, but you are very unnerved being in this space. Like almost like you're getting chills on the back of your neck.
So every time I walk around Ego,
Is it emanating from like, is it like the whole space, or is it like a certain object or something that's kind of
yeah, like am I getting like vibes off a certain place, or is it just all around?
I would say it's hard to say. It's the here for simplicity's sake.
Can we play
This
hot and cold and you just tell me what I'm getting?
this is that number 1 symbol is where the ritualistic items are placed. It's kind of emanating outward from that, but the whole area, this whole room, is enveloped in it. It's not like
Okay, so
it's certainly stronger in the center where these items are.
oh, and like we wouldn't have any idea, like any of us in the group would know what this means, like what
I
these
know I
rooms
would.
mean.
Yeah.
Well, what are the rest of everybody doing here? Felice, Emerson, Holly, Lila.
No, I am curious about some of the stuff like they're talking about. Because I have some spells that might be related to this, and the fact that this is like you call it desecrated grounds would be very concerning for a little Kenku cleric, because I'm not into desecrated grounds. My first instinct is to try to figure out if there's some way to undesecrate the grounds, but I'm not 100% sure what that entails in this situation. You know, like I'm not sure what the roles are for that.
It would be like a ritualistic spiritual cleansing of the area. Do you have like any? I don't know if any spells really handle this.
I have the spell Remove Curse, which can remove a curse or something from an object if that is applicable, but I'm not sure if that's applicable here, and I'm not a high enough level to have the spell Hallowed Ground. So I don't have that cleric spell, which I know comes along in later levels, but I'm not big enough for that.
Too small.
Too small. Small cleric, not big enough for Hallowed Grounds. What level are we at?
You'll get Squall soon enough.
7. So I might get it. I think I get it at like level 8 or 9. So soon I'd have Hallowed Grounds, but not yet.
Are these desecrated runes and objects tangible? Am I able to pick these up?
I mean, yeah, you can pick up the like instruments of
I'm
the
sure
dark magic that she was.
I'm sure the DM's going to let you pick up any random dark magic object you so want to choose and touch with your own hands. Like, I'm sure that won't have any questions.
You really think you'd let us?
I can't think of anything that might go wrong with that.
You can if you want to. I'm not going to stop you.
Sounds excited.
Yeah, I'm sure we
gonna
can
go
touch
pick this
whatever
up.
cursed things we
Well,
want.
see, I was gonna ask if I
fine.
could, like, use a piece of like, I don't know, cloth or something.
Ghost home.
Right. And I was gonna try to put it in my bag of holding, so like I would never, I wouldn't touch it. Like I'd use like some like I don't know.
Right,
Don't
you would create some kind of barrier so you wouldn't physically touch the items. Okay, I see.
I can mage hand it into the bag.
Lame.
Can I look around and see if there's any like writings or anything around?
Why don't you go ahead and roll a investigation check for me, and then
Well, Lila, if you want a magic hand into my bag.
I will not magic hand
you saw this one, didn't you guys?
But I will mage hand it if you want me to.
Mage, magic, wizard.
I'm 2 for 2 right now.
But I'm not a wizard.
Okay, if you want to mage hand these objects and nobody gets cursed, then you can put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
You're more than welcome.
Okay.
I don't have any like big enough parchment or like cloth,
Okay.
like strips of cloth.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you definitely can. So,
Am I cursed? I'm dead. Does it seep through my mage hand, and now I'm dead?
So, Lethai, you can add ritual relics to
Okay, remember, I-
your bag of holding.
Okay.
Ooh.
Emerson, with that high roll, you're looking around this space and you do see a bit of writing on the walls, but it's like embossed into the stone. Very, very ancient writing. It is talking about the temple being a holy place prior to its dilapidation. It's not nothing recent, nothing new, if that's what you're looking for. Even like poking your head into the hag's room, you see the runes on the ground, but they are arcane in nature. They're magical. They're not, it's not like any kind of text or speech.
Yeah, even though the name of this is, even though the name of it, I hate the name of this invocation because it's like Eyes of the Rune Keeper, but you can't read runes and stuff.
Well, go ahead and make an arcana check.
Ooh, calling him out.
Sorry.
Nothing.
Ooh, high roll.
What's up with these high rolls? Why are we giving him high rolls?
It's because I'm the greatest.
You're gonna have to ask Roll20 how they feel about that.
So, with that decent of enough roll, you are able to make the connection between these runes and the runes that were underneath the hag when she disappeared in the first place. Some kind of shifting spell that she was maybe doing.
Interesting.
I believe she shifted herself back into here when she went missing. From here, I don't know where she went.
And then you hear a little scream in my bag of holding. Oh, sorry, not her. Imagine if I could, like, hide a person in my bag of holding.
All right, well, so
Usually would suffocate.
Felice,
Yeah.
Felice or Lila, or do you have anything you would like to do in this space?
Lila's just wandering the halls.
We just vibe.
We're just vibing. You know.
Caught a vibe. Baby, are you whatever that song is?
Just wandering around.
Okay, so to remind you, you are here looking for relics.
Oh, perfect.
See,
I'll
I
walk
was
around
just
and
about
stare
to
at the
ask
ground.
because I even wrote in my notes. I'm like, I completely forgot what I'm doing here.
Yeah, so why don't the two of you roll investigation?
Ah, I don't like that. Okay. Oh,
An
A,
investigation
B, C, D,
check.
E, F, G.
Oh, you know what?
Yes,
Yes. Can I make etchings of the writing
I only
that
see
found on the
frogs.
walls? Talking about the history and whatnot.
Only see frogs.
If you wanted to note down some stuff, you could. Let me see. I need to figure out where you guys are on the map.
Here we are.
Yeah. So this is an ancient temple of the kingdom of Ashabar that, because of the swamp growing, the kingdom actually receded with it and did not follow the swampland. The border of the kingdom has actually shifted. So you are technically in the Tharia Empire where Wandermere is, but this temple is saying everything about the kingdom of Ashabar, the grand temple of the kingdom of Ashabar, the southern temple, the southernmost peak. Let's see, with those investigation checks, Felice, you're having a hard time. You're kind of distracted. And I will say, as you're looking around, you look over towards one of your companions. Choose one.
Oh God.
Choose between the smalls.
Pick your favorite.
The small,
It-
small
it-
or the smaller.
It does not matter whichever it that will have no effect on it.
I guess Lila. I don't know. It's my BFF. Let's go.
Hey.
So
Hey.
as you are like glancing around at these temple ruins, everything is very like overgrown, very dilapidated. There's some sunlight peering through, but it's very difficult to like focus on anything here, and you're just kind of shifting. And then you glance over at Lila, and it's strange. It's almost like there's this visage looming over Lila, and some kind of strange mist kind of disperses away as soon as you look at it.
Damn it, I'm haunted.
Haunted. Ghost. That's a fucking ghost.
Holly, with that roll, you are able to find. Wait, yeah. You are able to find this guy.
Oh. Ooh, it's got a pretty little rose on it. How cute.
Ooh.
We're playing Kingdom Hearts and we just need
It's the
keys.
key to someone's heart.
I've played every Kingdom Hearts game, yes.
You recognize, coming from a temple yourself, you recognize that this has some extreme value here to the temple. You're surprised that you found it in one piece, and you kind of are brushing away like the moss and the mold and stuff. And Lila, you're able to find this in one of the other rooms.
Yeah, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts.
An orb
I will say it's not glowing the way it appears to be glowing. It's
In Lila's mind, it's glowing.
you find a lovely statue that is very well kept and put together, although again it is like covered in dirt and moss and just muck from the swamp.
Wow. How big is this?
It's not too big. I would say it's probably like a square foot. Well, for you, okay, that's pretty big.
I'm small.
a bit.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Cool.
now what is everybody doing?
Frogs.
Oh, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Damn it.
It's weird, there was one frog in this room, but it seems to have just vanished.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Dang.
Hide
Dang.
and seek. Alright, well, I have everything I need out of this room that I want to take.
Okay.
Like, and since we don't really have any direction of where the witch has gone,
Yeah.
so I don't have any leads that I want to follow. Try to like.
Okay.
Did I investigate those things last time?
What things?
The writing the room thingies. I don't remember. Concentration was a blur. I'm very ill.
The ones where the witch disappeared from?
Yeah.
I don't think she did.
I don't recall if you did. You can go again if you'd like to roll another Arcana check on it. Lathai, as you are kind of packing up your bag of holding and just moving out of the room, you do catch this small hingling, this small whisper that seems to come from behind you, even though you know that nobody else is in the room. Just a small like.
Oh, that's not a problem at all.
Oh,
Ghost.
ghost.
We sitting here.
That's
Did I just hear parcel tone?
The frog.
These fucking ass ghosts.
With the 17 Arcana, you are also able to tell that this is some kind of like a shifting spell, not teleportation necessarily, but like planar shifting.
Oh, like face stepping. Ooh, somebody's tripping. We gonna
Older
go
guys are gonna stack up our
America
kitchen
on this
chairs.
bitch.
Okay, cool.
Like, am I able to figure out like, okay, with that whisper, like, am I able to like roughly pinpoint to where it was in the room, other than behind me?
As you whip around, the room is empty. There's some dark shadows in the space, but you can clearly see there is no entity in this room.
So I have a question for those who found these little relics. Do we get any vibes when we pick it up? What?
Do a vibe check for me.
What do I roll for a vibe check?
Yeah, what's a
Just-
vibe check?
There's so many things that could
Wait,
be.
can you edit?
Charisma.
Can you edit the sheets to put vibe at the bottom?
That'd be hilarious.
What's the vibe check? There's so many things that
So,
could be.
so you have to cast a spell in order to find out if it's magical or not. So at the moment you don't feel any different when you pick it up. It just appears to be an item.
Well, I don't have detect magic.
I don't
So-
either.
Oh,
Walk over to Holly. I put my statue next to her key and I cast detect magic.
okay, fair enough.
Excellent. At least someone has it.
Did it. Sucks as a spell slot though.
All right. So as you release the incantation and the magic wraps around these two items in front of you, you're not picking up any magical vibes from them at all.
Damn.
They do appear to be just static relics from this temple.
Oh.
I'm gonna come walking out of this room and I'm gonna make like this slight comment to Gulp here. Like like
We're over here now.
as you were walking out, did you hear anybody else besides us in the room? Like that type of deal? Like it's just creepy as fuck back there.
I was about to say I wouldn't know if I rolled terrible. So no, I did not.
Ghost.
I just felt uneasy.
Well, thanks for being cheese.
As you're leaning in and having this small conversation, Lathai, you hear in your other ear, "You think you can protect them?"
Oh shit. Like I'm
Very
like, does Gulp see me react? Like shift to
Do
the.
you react to that?
Oh yeah, like like it's like a, you know how like you get the heebie-jeebies, like you just sit
Yeah.
there and you shake a little bit. That's what I
Yeah.
do. Like.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Also, Glop, you did not hear anything.
Oh my god, this is gonna drive me nuts. I think that.
I'm gonna go in the corner and listen to my portable radio.
It's so fucking helpful.
Right.
Bunch of arcane. I don't do arcane.
Like, well, since he asked, I'm just gonna. What the fuck? Does he really have one set up? That's fucking retarded.
my
Isn't it the same as the thingy? Yeah.
Who's that coming from?
It's
Oh.
coming from the roll 20.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
I have that ready.
I thought that was him and his voice boxes thingies.
You gotta walk up and ask him what the score is of the game.
Who's winning Banana Ball? But no. So before Glop leaves, I was just gonna be like, well, I'm just like hearing, like, being uneasy. I think I just hearing things.
Hearing things?
Yeah.
You get hit pretty hard back there?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit. It'll settle up.
Can I just like loudly yell, "Hey, Thai's hearing shit"?
to the rest of the group.
What?
Yeah.
What do you hear? What do you hear? What do you hear?
That's just the radio. No worries.
The small ones come
Huh?
running.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, yeah, the small ones, and then the dick over there listening to the goddamn fights and
I will
trun.
I will say, Felice, as all of the attention is brought over to Glop,
Oh, jeez.
shouting that Lethai is hearing voices, you see spectral hands
Motherfucking
beginning
ghosts.
to come down around Glop's neck and slowly begin to clutch around his neck, and then they disappear.
This place is fucking creepy.
Well, that's not good.
Do I? I
What?
don't feel any of that, do I?
You do not feel anything now.
Got it. Cool.
Interesting.
have-
Anyway, here's
We
Wonderwall.
have we have trampled upon haunted grounds, my friends.
Oh,
Fucking
hey
poltergeist.
guys. The Wandermere Travelers are 7 points ahead right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But no, so I try to explain to Holly here that once picking up the relics, that I'm just like hearing maybe voices, but I can't really distinguish.
Holly's gonna look at the relic she has in her hand questioningly.
Is that...
I'm gonna put the ball up to my ear.
And but
Yeah.
then would then tap Lila on the shoulder and point to Lethai's relic, because you did detect magic on ours, but what about his? And I think detect magic actually is a duration spell, so you could probably still know on the same casting.
Are they in the bag of holding?
Yeah, the relics are in the bag of holding. You'd have to
Oh.
reach in and grab them and pull them out.
Well, can't I just open up my bag of holding and she can just? Cause I have nothing
mean-
in it at the
Pour
moment.
it
You can-
out.
Yeah, you
Well,
can dump
well-
it out.
Well, there's nothing in it, so.
Just grab the other end of it on the inside and pull it outwards.
Yeah, if you turn it inside out, everything will dump out.
Oh, well, okay, maybe I do have a bunch of shit in my bag.
Okay.
I'm
You're
just
just gonna make
saying.
a mess.
This is why the handy haversack is actually the superior type of bag of holding. It has pockets, you can organize that shit.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not rich enough to have one.
And they didn't have one.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I would have bought it.
Disappointing.
that was way before you ever joined. that
I
I got
know.
the bag of holding.
Ego would have bought it.
Yeah, you would have, and wouldn't have told anybody that they had it for sale.
There all together.
All right,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna
Oh,
dump
God.
my bag of my bag of personal treasures onto the.
I'm just gonna
So
take a step
yeah.
back.
So you'll see like a shield fall out. You'll see a lantern, some armor, some potions, like
Some
just like
Skittles, a
Hi,
gumball.
what is this lock of hair from?
Amazing.
And
All right,
then
so you
I'll
dump everything out.
yeah, everything
and
will
then
come out,
the-
and then I'll scoop everything except for the relics back in.
Okay, fair enough.
Was that a spoon?
So very gingerly, you're moving items away from the ritual relics,
Yeah.
and then Lila, you still have detect magic up. Is it a duration thing or? Sorry.
Yeah, it's like third.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, anything
So
within 30 feet of me.
and
So
what
you would
specifically does it say?
originally- Well, she was back here, so she would have originally felt it over there as well. But
And what kind of magic it is. Like what school.
It'll have like a color and it'll tell you what class of magic.
Yeah. Like transmutation, evocation, abjuration, that kind of stuff.
So
But it won't tell you what it does.
it is.
Specific spell, just the category of magic.
Yeah. So you pick up a distinct conjuration type of magic coming from the ritual runes.
Ooh, so it's bringing something here.
Oh, I mean, I told you what it did.
You did?
Yeah, I told you like they were the same runes and she teleported back into that room.
Well,
Oh.
that's what you
That's what
had
her mind.
surmised, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Interesting. Okay. Does Lila tell us this, or?
I mean, of course, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, I can't play into
No,
it
Lila-
if she doesn't tell us.
Just take out my random book I have on like cauldron spells and just start flipping through it. Just say, just kidding. And put it back.
So it attracts something from something else. Okay. Do I still have that bad feeling? Like, am I still experiencing a little bit of like that the voices, or no? Like, is there still like that subconscious like
I will say that you still have like goosebumps, and the hair on your arms is still standing straight up,
So it's not
but
from the relics. Okay.
you do not hear anything. You wait 1 minute, 2 minutes. You don't hear anything right away.
I'm gonna use my gust cantrip. I looked, I just.
Oh no.
Fucking you laughing. Why does a ghost over here?
I'd like to attempt to investigate this room because if this is where the creepy stuff is happening, especially if there's
Okay.
a particular nexus for where there might be some creepy shit that maybe a remove curse spell might do something for. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
Well, while Holly walks back up into that room, I'm gonna see if I can ask Lila once more to drop it back into my bag of holding.
Would you like me to use mage hand or you want me to just touch it?
Ah,
Holly, can I get
Mage
a
hand.
investigation from Holly, please?
Yes, you can. I just had to switch tabs.
Hot damn.
Oh, damn!
Okay.
The head
Especially
is
because
in
I'm head empty. In investigation, I have absolutely nothing. Intelligence is 0.
Your attunement with the spirits is very strong, and upon entering into this room, you can definitely tell that there is something not right here. This room has been used as a conduit for dark magic for a decent amount of time, and there is just something lingering in the air here. You immediately are unnerved, but your clerical determination kind of steadies your mind.
Okay.
As far as finding anything in particular here, you do see where the ritual runes or where the ritual relics were and the runes that surrounded them. Honestly, there's not a ton of other things or other items in this space.
But there's a wrongness you've mentioned. Does it feel like it's culminating from any one specific place? Because I could attempt. Because you can use remove curse on an object. So if it's like coming from like an altar or like these runes are carved into this one piece of stone, like in theory, I don't know if it'll do anything, but you know, I'm trying to be helpful and think outside the box here.
Can you make a religion check for me? And then Lila, what were you? You're
Oh,
motioning for something?
The guy told me to mage hand it, but I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
dang it!
Oh my god.
Out of stubbornness.
I actually have a modifier for religion too. I got
Yeah,
the good.
I have like a
roll
+6
for it.
and something. I have failed it.
So with her trying to reach for it, I'm gonna take my bag of holding and lay over the top of it. Can't touch it.
Ah, what the fuck?
Wait. I need a dexterity check between the two of you then.
Jesus Christ.
My
Alright.
Who's
dexterous?
faster? Who's faster?
What am I doing?
Just
Skills.
straight dexterity.
Not a saving throw, just a dexterity.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh. So you go to reach for the relics to grab them and touch them, and Lethai quickly swoops the bag of holding over them.
dangle it over her head.
I'll scoop her up on my bag of holding.
I walk away.
Holly, with that 6, unfortunately you can't
Yeah,
discern a location. It's just something about this room. Something
Oh,
about this
man.
space.
I get jack shit.
Can I look around for like a basement or something?
Oh, like a cellar.
Basement or like hidey hole.
So that's
You-
kind of what
you
I was.
can.
Stomp away.
So
Because the area that we're in, like, is this little, like, this is right, like, this actually exists, the steps and everything.
yeah. No investigation roll needed because even just looking around this space, you can tell that the structure that you're standing in, the ruins have actually sunk into the swamp. If there was something underneath, you would literally have to like excavate it and
Yeah,
get
we
the
have-
muck and the water out. There's
Yeah.
no basement.
You can't build basements in Value Land.
Lila, as you walk away and move into that hallway,
Yo, I just picked a
The-
room.
the walls begin to shift
Oh,
Uh-oh.
or shimmer
oh no.
something.
Oh.
You look down at the ground. You're steady on solid ground. Back to the walls. They look like a fog or something is preventing you from seeing the wall, but you can see like slivers of the wall through the fog. Like some kind of mist is obscuring your view. If you look back into the room with your friends, their forms are hazy and almost like they're clouded in a deep, dark mist. You can still make out the shapes,
Uh-huh.
and you know who is who, but everything is very hazy for you right now.
Oh. As I'm thinking about the thigh, I touch the wall. Yeah.
Which wall?
Oh, I don't know what wall. One to my left.
Your hand passes through the wall.
Oh, I walked through it.
Oh
You
my god.
You
Oh,
walk through the
no.
wall.
Ah! Where am I? Am I
You're on
just
the other side. You're on the outside of the ruins.
Okay, I walk right through. I'm gonna walk right through.
Right up against the wall.
Wait, who's nearest? Who's nearest to me? Can I walk out? Am I
Sure.
okay? Am I alive?
Everything is as it seems in the
Am I
hallway.
I'm just like breathing heavy, like, oh my god, that was so cool. Police, police, come here. Look at this.
Police, you cannot see or hear
What?
Lila.
Oh,
no.
no.
Uh-oh.
What'd she do?
Wait, you can't. She can't hear me.
We in the upside
No.
down?
Whoa. And
Lila.
nothing looks
No,
different.
Lila is.
Everything looks the same.
Everything is heavily obscured with a mist for you. A mist that is like
Behind
shifting and shaving, and you can see like the outline of things. You can see the outline of the people.
you. Okay.
You can see the dead troll on the ground in front of you. You can see the walls and everything, but your vision is just blurred like a haze. Like everything is somewhat translucent, somewhat see-through almost. It's very, very
Did she just-
disorienting.
Did she just go into the phase world? Like the plane world?
Oh, what's that?
No,
Oh,
she
no,
didn't.
But the baby is missing.
Oh dear.
Will
Oh,
they
dear.
notice I'm
Not that,
missing?
not that we noticed.
The dingo has eaten the baby.
Well, so
Okay.
I'm gonna with her doing that, and I'm still trying to get her to mage hand my runes.
so-
and
No, so Lila tried to grab them. You stopped her.
And I
Then she
stomped
walked away out the hallway.
yeah, but
You
that's
have
what I'm
not seen
saying.
her return.
Yeah, that's what I still want her to do it, so I'm gonna like start walking that way, but I'm not gonna know that she went that way because I'm
Gotcha. So, Althai, where would you say you place yourself?
uh
And
after
Lila, you can see
probably,
him
like,
moving
here.
towards you.
like here.
Okay.
Like I can't see, like I don't want to expect to see into this room that she disappeared into.
Right.
I just want to be like right there.
As you get to about that space, Lila, your vision becomes suddenly clear. Everyone is fully defined. The walls are well defined and everything. And Lathai, you see Lila apparate out of thin air.
All right, I'm gonna stumble backwards and like do like that Scooby Doo shuffle where like he's trying to like scooter away. Like that's my reaction of seeing her just like poop in this.
Lathai, as this happens and you see her reappear directly in front of you, you hear in your ear a whisper. The next time I'll take her for good.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't hear it. I'm
What the?
Nobody else hears it, just Lathai.
Ghost.
Like I don't recognize this voice or like
It's the
this
same.
embodiment.
It is the same. It's a disembodied voice. It's very raspy and coming through in like harsh whispers.
And, like, and it's not like the same voice as my like deity.
Oh no, definitely not. You would recognize that.
Okay. Because that's what I was thinking of is maybe my deity turn, but okay. Oh man.
weird. Just like flailing. Like, can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello?
So yeah. After my scramble and I see her like apparate in front of me, I'm gonna like hurry over to her and I'm like, I didn't know that you could plane shift. Because I'm the only one here. Me and Ego are the only ones that can jump.
You can jump. You can't plane shift, but you can jump.
I just walked through the wall.
What wall?
I
The
touched it,
upside.
and I went through the wall, and then I tried to show Felice, and she didn't hear me.
Elise, as you're hearing Lila,
Nope.
Nope.
you
Nope.
see
Oh no.
what looks to be a noose,
Oh, great.
a spectral noose come down from above and lay itself around Lila's neck.
I think we're cursed.
Well, I hate all of this.
So
Lila, you do not feel anything.
Great.
so I'm gonna start interrogating Lila. Like I'm gonna be
Oh,
like,
God.
what is this like
I just
door?
touched the wall.
This wall.
I don't know. I went here because I was mad at you.
Wait, all right. Well, before you leave, I'm gonna have
Okay.
a couple more
Sorry.
people just follow us in,
I'm sorry.
just so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
walk
then
over.
I'm gonna have a
going
police
on?
like be a guard at the door.
Okay.
Oh, let me move this troll
Oh, I
body
love
out of the
being a
way.
guard at the door.
What are you guys doing?
So Lila just like poofed in front of me. She apparated out of nowhere, and I don't like. I tried asking her like how she did it because
I don't
I
know.
only know of me and Ego being able to jump distances.
Did you guys lick one of the frogs?
No.
Not yet, but it
I
sounds
got
like.
licked. No.
But and then she said she touched the wall and reappeared in front of me. Yet
Went
police
through the
is
wall.
here.
I went into this room. I'm gonna
All right, yes.
very stubbornly take a couple steps forward, staring at Lathai. I walked
Wall.
over here. I
Mhm.
touched this wall, and I walked through it. Is it still glowing?
So when you touch the wall, it is solid
No.
and
Christ.
cold and slightly moist.
Is my detect magic still?
Slightly.
Nice. Ew.
Slightly.
She licked the frog.
Ew.
I do
Oh.
like a frog.
Are you detecting magic? There is no magic in this space.
Listen, alright, this room was really foggy, it was really hazy, things were shimmery. I just wanted to touch something. I touched the wall, my hand went through it, I walked through it.
And then he
You saw
operated
me,
in
like,
front.
you saw me just appear randomly out of thin air, so clearly I'm not making something up.
Can I cast detect magic on her?
On who,
Like,
Lila?
or
Wouldn't I sense myself?
Not cast, but
Oh.
No.
like use it. Activate my goggles to use detect magic.
Uh-oh. Somebody gasped.
Oh,
No, I
well,
have a hummingbird. Sorry.
Oh. Oh my god,
It's
what's
our
happening to me
first
now?
hummingbird. It's our first
Aw.
hummingbird.
Aw,
Aw.
it's cute.
Aw.
Baby.
Precious.
Okay, sorry. I was really excited.
Wait,
Okay,
no,
so
I heard about your fat, hungry bird a few weeks ago that you had
That's
out
a
front.
fat pigeon. Yes.
Yeah,
Pigeon. Yeah.
that you had.
That pigeon.
It sat on our table.
Sorry, Taste. We didn't mean to
Yeah,
ruin your.
no.
Sorry.
no, you're fine, you're fine. So
This is
I
important.
I have to apologize and kind of back up just a little bit, but
Oh no, he's retconning a bunch of shit.
no. So, Lila, when the relics were poured out of the bag of holding, you would have detected magic from the relics,
Uh-huh.
and Emerson, you would now detect magic off of the temple relics or the ruin relics.
Our relics?
No, I'm sorry, the witch's relics, the witch's
Guys, he's drunk. I'm sorry.
ritual relics. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I named them all similar things.
Well, they're still over here.
Yeah,
I
'cause
haven't picked them up
Statue, there's a key,
Yeah.
there's the runes.
Yeah.
because they're
So-
still over there on the floor. Like I didn't pick
Yes.
them up.
You would get pings of magic off of the ritual relics that the
Yeah.
hag was using,
Mhm.
but that is it. No other magic in this space.
And no residuals off of her at all.
Mm,
Wow, was just
you can.
fiercely pushing on the wall with her shoulder, really weakly. Just.
I mean, so you get like the small glow of a magical bean, kind of surrounding Lila, Lathai, and Holly,
That's just us in general.
but that's just them being magical beings.
So, am I right in saying that Holly's like the most like educated in religion and like?
In religion, yes.
Okay. That would be the second.
I think some people might just be high on something.
I'm never
Without
high on
taking illegal
anything.
Substances.
Except for
Holly
life.
starts shaking her head. This is not being high.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you
I
like my
get it.
pun?
I
get
I
it.
get your 2-foot joke.
I'm 2.5 feet. Thank you. Very much.
So, I've only seen this mysterious force act upon Lila. I haven't seen it on anyone else. Am I correct?
Correct.
Because
Nobody else has experienced this. I don't know if Felice is reacting to the imagery that she's seeing or not, but
Not exactly.
I
Pretty much
feel like
staring at it, be like,
I feel like
Huh.
Felice sees people
Huh.
dying all the time.
interesting.
in her mind.
I'm just seeing ways that my friends can die, and I'm just
Just
not
seems-
bothered by it.
Yeah.
I go to the other wall and start pushing on it.
While they're over there, can I?
make a strength check.
No! Alright, I will. Just
I'll
straight
go
strength.
I will go and make a strength
Here you
check.
go!
Oh my god. It falls back onto
Oh,
her.
ah, my arm.
A rock hits me in the head. Oh, ow!
She scrapes her hand off of like the edge of the
Does the wall
brick.
move?
Sweet, you someone
The
shut
wall
up.
does not move. It is so stubborn.
This is a stupid ass wall.
Well, while she's trying to prove to me that she stepped through the wall, I'm gonna walk over here and start like talking with Holly, like in like a husher voice, not like a.
Oh no, I want to see the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
And
the
I,
wall
like I'm
moves.
trying to explain to her that I'm like having like a mysterious like disembodied voice.
Oh.
Explain like. And I'm trying to see if she would know like any customs or from her religions.
Do I know of any customs in my religions or any kind of lore about hearing voices?
You can. I'll say this, that you can pretty easily put the puzzle pieces together that a desecrated room can latch onto you or
Yeah.
latch onto people.
So like a haunting.
So from what I'm getting from this, does it sound like the people who are being affected, so Lathai, Lila, and Felice, are they cursed right now?
So
Is-
you don't know anything about Felice because she hasn't said anything.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Lethai, you get the distinct feeling that maybe something is following him, but it's not permanent.
Okay.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I see where this is going.
Knowing that the ritual relics are emanating magic, and that Lila was the one who technically disturbed them with a mage hand.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Um,
Oh, shit.
At this point, Lila,
Oh, no.
you're standing next to Felice, pleading with her that you went through this wall.
I did. I went through the wall.
I believe her.
Felice, you see before you, Lila's form begins to become opaque. And at the moment you see a strong Lila outline, but even that begins to fade. And as it does so, Lila, you fall through the wall.
Ha! This is bad.
Okay.
Can we see her again?
Can
No,
I go
we're
through
on
the
the
wall
edge of the
after her?
door.
Is that a good idea?
We're on the edge of the door, so we couldn't see her.
Felice, you can put your hand against the wall. It is solid.
Alright, what the fuck?
So she's just getting fucking.
Am I back in this weird hazy
hello?
realm?
You are in the hazy realm.
Alright.
I'm in need of assistance.
There's nothing here though? I don't
So
see
I'm gonna
anything
rush
extra.
back in here.
There's no like ghosts hanging around me. There's no fucking hag in the corner cackling creepily.
I'm gonna take out my phase spider leg and just poke around.
So,
with it.
I'll give you this, since it's your second time being here.
What's this? Oh. Okay, okay. Sana, stop itching. Jesus, dog.
Man, that'd be cool if it weren't so fucking creepy.
Okay.
I'd
I'm not, like,
exist there. It looks like
I'm
a great
not
place
dead
to live.
then. That's good.
That looks like a great place to live.
That's neato.
That's neat.
That's pretty neat.
So it's just foggy. Oops.
It is mostly just fog.
Okay.
And then everything is like roughly outlined and you can see into the material plane, but you cannot interact with things in the material plane. If you went to try and like pick up a frog or a rock, your hand would pass right through it.
Okay. I can still walk around though.
You can walk around.
Okay.
So her physical being is just
I'll walk up
disappearing.
around this wall.
It-
Walk into this room.
Mhm.
What do I see? Nothing. Maybe like over here, or like over here, or like over here.
She's trying to find something.
Specifically, are there anything like over here, like in this area, like this, like over here, here, hello, here?
So she's running around trying to find something.
I'm just
Okay.
like Naruto running through the fucking spirit realm.
Okay.
Living her best life.
Can you give me a investigation check? And what are the rest of you doing while she's zooming around as a spirit, Lila?
Would fail.
I'm trying to explain to the rest of the group, like,
Vintage?
of her apparating.
I'm gonna
But-
share with the class.
I'm trying to explain to them, like, how she just appeared out of nowhere in front of me. But not knowing how, like, not knowing if she was, like, she's able to do that as her own little creature, or if it's something mysterious.
Judging by the way that she said that Felice can see her, I'm gonna turn on my
Oh, Felice could see her briefly before she passed through the wall.
While it was fading.
I mean, like before. She was saying that she was trying to get Felice's attention and that she didn't see her.
She was
Right.
right here.
I'm gonna turn on my lantern of revealing.
I synced her.
The lantern does not reveal anything. And also, Lila,
Yes.
as you're moving through this space,
Yeah. Get my advantage on my investigation. Yeah. Yeah.
it's not an incredibly high DC, but you do see a form
Oh.
inside of this room.
Oh no.
You do have a point.
Emerson, as you whip the lantern around quickly, there does not appear to be anything invisible in this space, in this room.
But it's visible. What are you saying?
Well, you guys are in a room, like a hallway.
You guys
you
are
can
in the
see
other
the-
room.
You guys can see the stone walls, but nothing extraordinary is revealed with the lantern.
Where do I see a figure? In this big room?
In the desecrated room.
Oh, in the desecrated room. Oh, somebody's there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm gonna start walking all over the place, trying to search for.
I'm gonna stand here.
Lila, where are you? Come see
I
the
don't. I don't hear them. I don't hear things on that plane. In this plane, do I?
I don't think you would, but you can see the misty shape of Emerson begin to walk around with
Okay.
what seems to be like a lantern in his hand that he's holding up, but it's not emitting any light.
I roll my eyes and look away.
I
Emerson.
will say, it says that the see invisibility, you would be able to see what the
Am I
revealing
visible?
does.
But she's not invisible.
She's not invisible. She's on a different plane
No,
that can
no,
view into
it-
the.
the page that you sent us says that see invisibility sees them. You look
What?
at it?
What page?
The journal for the
Loophole.
For the lantern?
no for where she was at.
I'm confused.
The,
Oh.
The ethereal
Oh.
thing?
The ethereal
Yeah.
plane page. Let me look at it real quick.
Certain creatures can see into the border, and the see invisibility and true seeing spell.
and that's basically what a lantern of revealing is the see invisibility.
It's not a spell though.
It's enchanted with a spell. That's what enchanting is.
Right. So it should work even for the ethereal plane, because that description we just got mentioned, it's see invisibility and stuff, is would
Let's
be
not
effective.
see what the DM says.
You okay? So you cannot
It's
see
up to
into
you,
you cannot see into the ethereal plane proper. You can see into the border ethereal. The
Isn't
border
this
ethereal overlaps with the material planes and the inner planes.
right? But we're in the border ethereal.
No, you are all in the material plane. Lila is full on in the ethereal plane, but she can see into the material plane. She cannot hear anything or like smell anything from the material plane, but she can see very like hazy outlines of things. She is not in the border ethereal.
What if his ego
Okay.
walks by
You
me?
put up
Okay.
Christmas lights and tell her to talk through them.
Yeah. So
At this point, Lila, you do begin, your vision begins to clear,
What?
and you plop down back into the material plane.
Touch the thing! God damn it!
Lila, I have a book for you to read. Where are you?
You see
know that's-
Emerson apparate in front of you.
Damn it.
Or, I'm sorry, Emerson, you see Lila apparate in front of you.
So the way that happened, like Amigos like going around going Lila, it reminds me of the mayor from Nightmare for Christmas, and he's yelling for Jack at his steps.
I'll turn off my lantern then.
Did I get to see this figure at least? Did I see it, him, them, the thing? This thing that's haunting us? Before I'm so rudely awakened.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and roll a perception check as you're on your way out. That's fine.
More things to fail. Here you go. There you go. Advantage because I've been there before?
I'll give you advantage because you've seen the creature before.
Oh?
It's the night hag.
Natty
Oh.
20.
I found her. Eh. Did she see me?
Can you
Roll a
ask her
stealth check.
politely to come back?
Stealth. a stealth. Stealth, right?
Yeah.
Stealth. I can't roll.
Oh no.
I fall.
Double threes.
Yeah, she saw you.
Jeez.
Oh.
As I'm drifting out of the ethereal plane, I'm just gonna go, Marco.
Polo.
Lathai, in your ear, you hear Polo.
Oh my
That's
god.
fucking creepy. Am I back in the material world?
You are, yes.
We gotta fucking go, you guys. We gotta
I
go.
am a material girl.
I was about to make a joke.
She's so fast.
Yes,
Go.
we have to go. We gotta go.
Felice,
Where do we have to go?
No. I'm
Felice.
choosing not to see
Oh,
it.
no.
where are you looking right now?
I don't know. Where are you looking?
Where do you want me to look?
How about this? Since
Okay.
Lila just passed through the wall, you're looking at the wall.
Okay.
You see a illusory image begin to shift into view on the wall where Lila passed through.
Okay.
Get away from the wall.
It is a picture.
Bad.
It is a painting, and your hand is actually underneath where the painting would be because you're touching the wall where Lila passed through.
Okay.
The painting depicts a beach with ocean, and you see a woman walking into the water and disappearing.
Cool. Would I know her by chance?
You would recognize
In slow-mo?
your mother
Ah,
anywhere.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh, no.
Ah, Jesus.
Was she running into the water in slow motion?
She was
Like
walking
this and
slowly
there?
into the water.
Oh.
Thanks.
Guys,
Hate
like-
it.
This place is
You're-
fucked up. We gotta go. We gotta
You're
go.
welcome.
We got everything we need. We should go.
Mm.
We should go. We should go. Are there flowers on the ground?
What's wrong, guys? It's not
Um,
Are there like
that.
flowers, like random, even a dandelion? Any foliage? A leaf?
Yeah, you can find some weeds that are colorful.
Okay, colorful weeds. Okay, I take them and I'll put them over here. I'm just gonna
Hey,
put
can
'em
we
on the
leave?
ground. I'm gonna put them on the ground. Be like, sorry,
What's wrong with you guys?
and I walk away.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, stop haunting us. And I walk away.
I'm gonna look for an artifact.
Uh,
No, we were leaving.
okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Nope, y'all can be haunted by the ghosts. These poltergeists are gonna stack up like 50
Please.
pairs. I'm leaving.
Or
It
we
was,
out.
It was only the relic that the witch was using.
We don't
Hi,
touch that.
goose.
Mm, so, unfortunately, you're not able to find any additional relics. There's just too much overgrown foliage in this space. The corners are just filled with moss and like shrubbery, and it's very difficult to dig through, and you're unable to find anything. So,
I wanna ask you a question. It's more of not it's not the way that the spell is intended to be used, but it is called bless. Can I cast bless on the ritual relic?
can you link the spell in chat if you don't mind?
It says creatures, but
Right.
it's also just like
I mean, in theory, it could be applicable towards objects.
Plus isn't really
it
a
doesn't say anything about religion
Like
or
a-
anything like that. But
religious spell.
Yeah.
You bless the weeds I put
I'm
down.
willing to give it a try if you are.
You can attempt to release the magic, but it does not take hold on items. It would not take hold on the ritual items. It could take hold on allies, but not to the effect that you're looking for.
Come on, little dicky.
I'll do bless anyway, and then just put it onto and myself. Since someone
Okay.
hasn't said anything about it.
You are all blessed.
Hashtag
Feel
blessed.
Maybe now you won't have those whispers.
Well, Holly looks conflicted, like she doesn't think that's how it works.
You just like cock your head like a dog, like, huh?
Yeah, there's that little like bird head to the side, like at a 90-degree angle.
I'm ready to leave.
Blessings of money.
So what is the plan from here? What are
Leaving.
you all doing?
Leaving.
Yeah, I plan on leaving.
Yeah.
I will carry you all out if we don't leave right now.
It's haunted, guys. We gotta go. I left a nice weed flower. It's fine.
My fuck this senses are off the charts.
All right. As you're exiting from the temple space,
No.
Lathai,
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
we're like, it's not us. We're good.
Okay.
you get one fleeting, fainted whisper back. Come back anytime.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake that. Like, I'm just gonna like shake my head like, no.
So then you're all leaving. Then you're leaving the space.
Absolutely.
You know, like gif of Ein? Nope. That's me. That's Lila right now. She's just like hopping along. Nope.
I am taking the children in both arms and we are leaving.
Yep.
Whee!
Understandable.
Held.
Still holding our relics. My statue.
Let's see.
I don't know why you guys are so scared. It wasn't even that terrifying.
So, after traveling for even just a few minutes to get away from this place, Felice and Lathai, you are no longer afflicted with whispers or imagery.
I'm just staring at my arms constantly. Don't disappear.
Lila,
Here. Don't disappear.
the relic that you're holding falls through your hands and falls onto the ground. You are back in the ethereal.
God damn! I'm
hello.
here! What do you want from me?
I have lost a child.
I will yell into the ethereal
object she
plane.
fell to the ground, the relic.
What?
The relic, yeah.
I gave you a flower.
The relic.
You are yeah, at this point you guys are out of the temple
Which
area.
relic was she holding?
Statue.
It was the statue, I'll pull it up.
The pretty little ball.
And
Neither
is
one.
that the mage handed?
No.
No.
Did
This-
we leave
this-
those there?
This was
You did.
Nobody put
Okay,
it back,
good.
Nobody put it back into the
yeah. No, I remember those ones weren't magical, so that's okay.
No. I didn't mean to touch you. I'm just trying to touch it.
As you get shifted back into this foggy, hazy space, you do see forms moving in the distance. These black, shimmering forms waving back and forth. Almost like lost souls passing through the swamp.
Okay. What can I do?
Well-
I don't know what to do.
After about a minute, you return to the material plane.
Every time I come back into the material plane, I just go, God damn it!
Oh my god, I thought I lost you.
Let's just
Well,
keep going.
You said we're outside the temple area by now?
You are, yes.
Pick up my
You are-
statue.
You are in the swamp proper, away from the temple at this point. And Lila still appears to be afflicted by something.
Let's just go, you guys.
I would like to cast Remove Curse on Lila.
Am I cursed?
I don't know, but you're about to not be.
The
Nothing even has to be rolled for it. It just says you can touch
Yep.
creature and the curse is gone.
Yep. So you touch Lila.
I was very jumpy.
Lila, you get this warm
Your shoulder.
sensation, and you feel this weight being lifted off of your shoulders and evaporate. Something that you didn't even know was there is gone.
I was cursed. Thanks, Ollie. You're very nice.
All right.
I take my statue.
So,
Goddamn curses.
what is the plan from here? Are you making your way back to Wandermere?
That's probably a good idea.
I have no idea.
I guess
that-
so. Because eventually we're heading back to Tunstead, right?
Yeah.
What's
That's
Tunstead?
the
We
plan.
were waiting for someone's. I remember it's been a while, so I'm trying to remember the details. But someone had some kind of like message or thing they were waiting on to come back, or like a caravan or something that we were waiting to get together.
Glop was waiting on a.
that's me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we're going back.
Yup.
All right.
I mean,
And
yeah, let's
maybe
return
we should
this.
go and see about the illegal brothel.
Yeah, there we go.
So if we're heading back, am I still getting these uneasy like ghost
Oh,
whispers?
the uneasy feeling and all of the whispers have faded at this point. The spectral images that Felice has been seeing are no more, even though she's kind of looking around a lot to try and see them, maybe, or not see them. But you do not
Love
see
look
any
low.
more. You do not see any more of the spectral images. You do not get any more of the disembodied voices. And Lila is no longer disappearing
Better not,
before
though.
you.
What?
Yay! Fixed it.
Every part of the last one was a threat, and I take that personally.
I took that personally.
I take that personally.
So, and it'll take you about 2 days to get back to Wandermere from where you're at. So, if somebody could roll a d20 for me, please.
Got it.
One person.
Ego go.
I got it. Oh no, never mind. Well, I got it. That's
No, I
a
was
10.
just saying, is he's had all the high rolls. You might as well just keep them
Oh.
going.
Couple more
Well,
minutes,
assuming
pumpkin.
high is what we want. Maybe we don't want high.
Couple more minutes.
What could be bad about a natural 20? I mean, I'm
What
pretty
could be
sure-
good
Cursed.
about a natural
The,
20?
the natural T-Rex that attacks us on the way back.
Another platinum chunk.
Children, stop biting.
All right. As you're making your way through the swamp,
Making no
this
money.
familiar, very humid, sticky area, watching where you step, trying to keep out of the water and the muck as best as possible. You do hear off in the distance what sounds like distant yelling, like a hunting party is hunting something, but they're moving past you, not towards you.
Can we hear like what they're like? Hear any like spoken conversation?
No, it's like distant yelling. All you hear is like the indistinct yelling of
Okay.
humanoids in the swamp, but it's very far off.
They're fine.
Does anyone want to do anything?
I keep
Not
walking.
really.
Okay.
To be honest,
But-
not really.
Alright,
Just look at the group and just
let
keep
the
walking.
hunters
Yeah.
hunt.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh.
We've stuck our nose in so many people's business.
We
I
have
don't
touched
know.
things we shouldn't
I
touch.
checked it out.
Yeah, we sure did also just finish a battle, and not everyone has their spell slots back, so.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
Okay, well.
So
I don't know.
the night begins to descend upon you all, and you begin to make camp in the driest place you can find. Are you taking watch? Who is
Yeah.
taking watch?
I'll take
will
first.
Watch. I'll take second.
I'll take the
left.
final watch because
Oh,
I got
God.
and do my cleric preparations anyway.
You can take the watch at the same time and actually have a conversation between the two of you if you'd like, but
We could.
I mean, we could. This will be the first watch I haven't done. So I mean, I'm
so
just sitting out.
okay. So I think Lathai, you
talk
said you were taking first watch?
Yeah.
Can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Yeah, after I tell Mr. Asshole to go lay down. Jesus Christ. Perception?
Yes, please.
Well, there you go. I'm not very perceptive today. Go lay down.
You are, as your comrades are settling down to sleep and you're staying awake, kind of scanning around in front of you, scanning the swamp, you can't help but, like, every now and again you get that shiver of cold. Just the goosebumps come back, just even thinking about the voice in your head, and it distracts you. You shake your head, you kind of rub your eyes, distracted by the events prior, and unfortunately you are not able to keep a safe watch, although nothing seems to happen.
Ooh. Okay.
As you are afflicted by these thoughts, these intrusive whispers into your ear, into your head, you do see the smallest little handheld version of Morris kind of pop up in the palm of your hand.
No.
He's hamster-sized,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
with continuing to have his lime green fur and his antlers, but he is now a hamster and has just poofed into your hand and begins to do circles around in your hand and then gently lay down.
What
He's
is
got
up with
the-
shit disappearing in front of me today?
The vibe that you're getting from this is much more calm, relaxed, and happy.
Okay.
And even as you do this, even as you see Morris doing this, or you can't actually tell what is happening here, but the flowers and the more brightly colored mushrooms around you begin to grow slightly.
Oh, okay.
Even as you're just sitting here, you observe the foliage around you beginning to grow before your very eyes. Second
And-
watch. Who's taking second watch?
Whoa. Wait, what?
Emerson?
Total on
Okay.
the last watch.
Go ahead and roll a perception, please.
+2 with goggles.
Okay, so 17 total.
Hello.
Okay. So you were completely unaffected by everything that occurred at the temple. Your companions seem to have just really had a confusing day. So you're able to stay laser focused on making sure that the encampment is safe. Looking around,
Apparently, none of them watched horror plays at
Ah, come here.
home, so I get it.
looking around, you were able
Okay.
to easily spot a few swamp creatures moving around, but it seems like nothing is coming close enough to your encampment to cause a threat or an issue. And your watch passes without incident. Moving on to the third shift. I believe it was Holly and Glope.
Yeah.
If you both want to go.
Yeah.
Get a perception check from the both of you.
I see nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Neither of you do.
That's fine.
Okay, so
Lay down.
Holly,
Go.
you are extremely distracted by the events of today. You feel like this is kind of your area of expertise, and you're still trying to kind of piece together what happened earlier at the temple.
Okay.
Galope, you have found a new friend.
Is
The fuck?
There they are.
Is
It's
it
a dog, apparently.
Perfectly timed.
Hi, Bruce. What the fuck?
Bruce joined the campaign.
No, so they're there is a dragonfly that initially will not leave you alone, bothering you somewhat very fiercely. Although after a little while, you kind of hold your hand out, and the dragonfly lands on your hand, and you're just kind of watching it crawling over your fingers.
Honestly, this is why I do it.
Is there anything you guys would like to talk about, since it's just the two of you awake right now?
Wow. Oh man, talking to you is gonna be a little difficult, isn't it? Because I want to ask.
Ask away. Ask away.
Oh man. So, do you? Gosh, I want to ask her. What exactly was going on with Layla?
Lila.
Or Lila and Lathai.
What'd you call her?
Layla.
Layla.
I saw the word. I wasn't paying attention. What was going on with that?
Is this
And
just how you
as
treat
in classic
women?
as in classic Kenku style, her answer comes out in the like recorded style voices of other people. So in a voice that's probably you could surmise someone from her, like one of the other clerics in the temple she grew up in.
Got it.
You hear a voice saying like, "We give sanctuary to the souls of the cursed and provide them relief and succor from their trials and tribulations."
Amazing.
Right. Because I'm the only one who didn't really see or hear anything.
You did not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm just
So,
confused, I guess.
um,
Everybody's freaking out, and I saw a frog. That's about all I got.
um, Holly like is trying to think of how to like maybe try to explain it more better with pantomiming and perhaps attempts like she pulls out the little relic key that she
What happened with the wall?
so she goes over to like some rock or something that's nearby in this camp, whatever, or a tree, whatever, and like pats it with her hand first, so like solid, right? Like there it is, tap tap tap, and then like dramatically like like eyes going wide and stuff, like swipes her hand behind the tree, so you see her hand come out the other side, and like surprised, like whoa, like you went through it, like going through it.
Huh. Did they went into it?
She nods.
Huh.
This is she's trying
Amazing.
so hard.
Amazing. I love it.
I'm just sad I'm not up to see it.
It's charades. It's advanced charades hour.
I'll, like pat her on the head and be like, okay. Just
She kind of sighs, like, I know. Talking to me is hard. Been like this all her life.
Well, the rest of your watch goes by without issue, and the sun begins to rise. It's actually a particularly sunny day here.
Oh,
In the swamp.
great.
Mhm.
You are just on the edge of the swamp. You know that you're pretty close, but night came just a little bit too fast. However, you're getting to the point where you pick up camp and move out into the forest area away from the swamp. And it is a bright and sunny day.
Ugh. Ugh.
So we're in a
So
bright sunny
dry.
forest.
Yes.
I'm enjoying
It's actually
this.
quite
That was
nice.
a long rest.
It's awful. Yeah, it's a long rest.
That is the long rest, yes.
Take the blood.
Take the blood.
Take the blood. I put my hood on.
More blood for the blood god.
Alright, well.
I'll throw my hood up and Lila's just absolutely fucking miserable.
Yeah. I imagine that you just immediately start to get a headache.
I hate it.
over.
Wow.
You need an umbrella.
Actually, when since Lila's woken up, I wanna ask her about what Holly tried to, tried to.
I'll
Fine.
yell him.
I did my best.
What happened? What?
Just her. She's putting her hand behind a rock. Did you go into the wall?
Oh, yeah, I went through the wall. Yeah.
And now you're just
Twice.
miserable.
Well, I mean, I'm sensitive to sunlight
Yeah.
as a
fair.
kobold, so
Well,
it has
yeah.
nothing to do with the wall stuff.
But you did go through.
Yeah. I went to another realm thing,
Interesting.
another plane.
You know what else is bad with sunlight? The
What's that?
vampires. Layla, are you a vampire?
My name is
Lila.
Lila. Lyla. Lila. Everybody, say it with me.
Lila.
Lila. Everybody got it?
Layla.
Did I
Everybody
just
got
hear
it?
duh?
We got it? We got it? Alright.
No.
No, I'm not a vampire.
Ah.
I'm miserable. I just walk away. Let's just go.
I take my long veil off and I pop it on top of Lila's head so she has shade.
Oh, thank you. She's so nice. Why can't you all be like Holly? Not you, Felice. You're fine.
I asked if
thank
you
you.
wanted an umbrella. You just ignored
Except you,
me.
you're fine.
I should find an umbrella. That'd be a good idea.
A parasol.
Yeah,
All right.
parasol. Lovely, nice pink parasol.
Can I get a D20 roll from somebody, not Lethai, because he rolled?
Not I.
I'll roll.
2.
Oh.
Yay! You did good.
Good job, Holly.
Don't let anyone else.
We don't know what that means yet.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah,
You did
maybe
great,
low is
sweetie.
good.
You're
This
doing
is
amazing.
Well, this thing, it's a random encounters table. There's no such, like, it's all random, right?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? What are you talking? I don't know.
Shuffled.
All right,
The
so
encounters are supposed to be shuffled, so the number doesn't matter.
Hi, puppy dog.
Well, welcome to whose line is it anyways? Where the rolls
As
don't
you-
matter.
as you are making your way through the forest, you actually meet up with the more main route that leads between Wandermere and Doveport. It is a well-traveled road, much easier for you to travel on, and with this clear and sunny weather, the travel is easy. As you are making your way down the road back to Wandermere, you are passed by several groups of traveling individuals, merchants. There is a merchant on top of a caravan being pulled by oxen, moving towards Doveport. There is, after some time, there is what appears to be a small clergy of men in darker robes that are moving towards you pass them down the street, down the route. They are also moving towards Doveport. And as you get closer to Wandermere, you see there is several hunters and gatherers that are moving out from the capital, from the city, into the forest to essentially begin their hunt or gather for the day. You see lumberjacks moving out into the forest with their axes at the ready, and ropes and out. I want to say sleds, but like a thing that you would pull logs on, essentially. And you see all of these individuals moving out into the forest as you are entering back into the space, back into the city of Wandermere.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. Can we take our break now so that I can
Yeah.
assist my poor animals in their dying hour?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
fine.
All right.
Assist animals in their dying hour.
I will. So it'll be 15, 20 minutes or so, and we'll come back to you guys re-entering the capital.
Cool beans.
Okay.
Alright, you fucks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Guys, do you know what I just learned?
2+2.
The new Hogwarts Legacy game is going to be on Game Pass
I saw that.
Yeah.
when it comes out.
Did you
I'm
not
super
see
excited.
the entire list of games that
No,
they have
because
coming?
they didn't show
Really
it on the
cool. I don't-
showcase.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. I didn't see it.
Let me get it for you.
I only
Cool.
saw, no, I just saw it like right now. But like
The only things
I didn't see it on the thing at all.
I'll post some games to chat.
I was just wondering why they didn't
That was
have
at the end of it.
Slime Rancher 2.
It's not a good game. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can find a little tiny snack.
The Be Right Back game, yeah. It's still on the Be Right Back screen. I've seen stuff of it, but I don't know anything of it. Until Dawn? Oh, Darkest Dungeon? Hmm. Like in Stardew Valley. Like the game in Stardew Valley. Uh, Something about prairies. I forget the name. Yeah, the title of the video game inside the game. It's like something prairie.
Are you speaking of Journey of the Prairie King?
Yeah.
It might be the one in Stardew Valley.
The one in Stardew. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good old Stardew Valley.
Can't wait for Chocolatier.
Yeah, the game looks fun. Never been able to survive the 10 minutes. Always been fucking ridiculous. Like the dinosaur looking dog, like mob, he's always been super OP. Oh, there goes my shield. I ran into him.
do you think of Deceive Inc?
Steve Inc.
Yeah, it seems to be a It was during the PC gaming show.
Oh, then I didn't see it.
It seems to be a spies battle royale type thing, where you're trying to steal this one thing. Everybody's a spy. Everybody's trying to steal it, but only one person out with it.
Oh no, I didn't watch the PC thing. Kind of be honest, I don't
watched
remember
some of
much
it. I
from
did not watch
Bethesda
it.
either.
Looking at the announcements right now. Why the fuck did Potion Craft? It's already out. Oh, it's leaving early access. I thought it was already released. Arma 4 is. Oh, I Am Future seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to play that. That looks hilarious. And then what's that Rick and Morty one?
Oh, that's gonna the Squanch Games one. It's on the picture.
Yeah, that one with the guns that talk back to you.
Yeah, High on Life. That's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh yeah, Squanch Games. Fuck yeah, I'll play that.
Well, because I heard his voice. I'm like, oh my god, a Rick and Morty game. And then I realized, no, it's the creators of Rick and Morty. Partnering with Squash Games.
No. The makers who made Rick and Morty made Squanch Games.
Oh.
It's their gaming thing.
Oh. Well, the way I was told it was a partnership, but okay.
Yeah, it's not.
So I didn't know. I didn't know.
They're pretty much one and the same.
Though I do say I'm really excited for Starfield after seeing that trailer today.
That?
Starfield?
Oh,
Starfield?
yeah, so am I. So am I. I want to make a giant spaceship.
A giant phallic spaceship.
That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say it. But yeah, yeah, I do. Just because.
Though watching it gave me No Man's Sky like vibes.
Meh. Less procedural than.
That we know of. Hey, my shield's back. Nice. What are you doing next Saturday, Mego? You and Tace?
No, probably nothing. Why?
I know Bree wants to play more Villainous and or card games, board games.
Okay. I mean, yes.
I'm down.
I will talk with her because she's like, oh, I want to get back and play more. Like, you just have to ask them.
Oh, there's a new card game out, like Rocket League, called well, it's not out. It's got a demo going on. Turbo Golf Racing.
Oh,
Basically Rocket League and golf.
I'll pass.
Why? It's amazing. Trust me. And it's multiplayer. Has anybody tried the cycle yet? Besides
No. After we here's that big ass fucking boss I'm not gonna be able to beat.
Oh, do you know what else what this game is just like?
What's that?
Fire Survivors.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning.
Yeah, Valor, and Pills have been playing it. It's been real fun.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's a new game for us three to play together.
That's good.
Trying to remember since Call of Duty not World at War. What's the battle royale thing?
Warzone?
Yeah, War. Since we played Warzone together. Or we do pretty okay.
Hmm.
I keep getting the best stuff, the heads, legendary heads. I'm now like 100 grand. Just
Oh. I get it. That's what's equipped. Okay. Dum, bum, bum, dum, 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 dum. I'm still hungry. Damn. Alright, I'm done with that game. So do you think we're gonna bring any of that curse back home? That bad juju?
I'll make sure of it.
That we do?
Yeah,
But I removed the curse from you.
I know. I'm just gonna touch every wall I see. Huh? Nope. Nah. Nope. Nah. No.
How about now? No.
Hmm?
Now?
You're just gonna see me like running full force at a wall. I just slam into it. Well, that's just Lila.
Start calling you Harry
What?
Potter.
There's gonna be this one time.
Yeah. And
It'd be
you're gonna
funny.
like The
No.
doorway.
Well, no. It'd be funny as how like you start running through it and you fall through it just because it's a weakened
Yeah.
wall. And then you come running out like, guys, can you see me? Can you see me?
Can you see me?
Guys, I did it. I ran through a wall.
Sorry, love, you got kicked out.
Oh.
What DM? We don't need no DM. Oh, damn, he's back.
Wow.
Shame.
Yeah,
Are we missing anyone?
Present.
Mike, Marissa.
I unfortunately exist.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not. I'm glad you exist.
I did not have a choice to exist. I just do.
That's my wife you're talking about.
Well, we appreciate that you're existing.
Oh man, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me today.
Today.
Probably in a couple months. Let's be real.
I love you dearly.
Well,
I'm
I
all
love you.
glad that you're here.
Hi, Bruce.
Mike.
Detective, quit harassing the birds.
I'm here.
Oh, well, you didn't reply the first time, so it's just like,
Oh,
Did Marissa just kill him off and just be like nonchalant?
Yes.
I exist. I don't know about that guy.
I mean, that's true. That's valid. She exists. We don't know about the other way around. I don't know about Mike.
Go down.
All right. Is
Meow.
is Emerson here, or are we missing him?
He's here. He was.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, he's here.
It was just the only person I hadn't heard yet. That's all. All right. Let
You
me.
can't hear that whining in the background?
Yeah.
I think you guys can hear you because you just replied.
Well, cats and dogs both have better hearing than we do, so yeah, probably.
Oops.
Our cat has selective hearing. Don't you, Willa? See? Nothing?
Do you want your laser pointer? Oh yeah, Mego.
Cats are also.
Did I show you the laser pointer? I got him.
You sent me a video of him
Yeah.
playing with the laser pointer, but not the laser pointer itself.
Well, Taze can go ahead and go upon his D&D. I'll just find this.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
Okay.
about Ross. You go do
Okay.
D&D shit.
Okay, cool. All right, so you all make your way back into the city, the capital city of Wandermere, a familiar place on this bright and sunny day. Where would you like to go?
Into a building.
Do you want to go directly back to Getrunes
I would say yeah.
to hand in your findings?
Yeah, let them be
That-
first.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way back to Getrunes, who he is relatively close to the Magic Rose Guildhall, so I just put him on this backdrop. But upon your return, he kind of eagerly comes to the door. Ah, yes, you've returned, yes. Were you able to find anything?
A lot of bad juju.
Bad juju. All right. Were you able to recover any relics, any interesting items?
Yes.
I give him the paper of all the writing that I saw in there.
Oh, this is interesting. We can learn more about the temple with this. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Did I
And then
ever?
you also hand over the relics that you guys found.
I will very poutily walk up, place it on the ground, and walk away to the back of the
Flip
group.
stick figures.
Pointed.
So I didn't. So I left the ritual relics there. Okay.
I pull out the little key and I put that down as well.
Okay.
I would advise you not to send people back over there. There
Oh?
was a witch there.
Unholy curses.
We would have killed her, but she ran away from us.
Place
Oh.
was haunted.
It's haunted. Oh, a witch, you say? All right.
A hat.
We'll be mindful of this moving forward. But I do appreciate you, um, being able to recover these relics. At least, this is amazing. These are ancient, long before our time here at Wandermere.
I'll tell
Here,
him of.
hold on.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll
Oh.
tell him of the ritual relics that it didn't seem to pick up just because I had no way of carrying them.
It's haunted.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Oh, well, I do appreciate the warnings. It sounds like those might be a bit more recent than the other artifacts that I'm more interested in procuring. But thank you for letting me know.
Yep.
Here, hold on. Let me get you your payment. He kind of shuffles around in the back for a bit and comes back to the door with a small box. This is not the normal payment method that you all are used to,
What's in the box?
but
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
so I gotta move some stuff around real quick. Da, da, da.
What's in the box?
We all give Emerson a
Shut
weird
the
look.
fuck up.
Okay. So he opens the box and presents you with a very shiny and stylish ring.
I swat Emerson's hand away.
This
Well,
this has been passed down from generation to generation, but I have no use for this heirloom. It is said to have magical properties about it, and I think it might be useful to you all if you continue your adventuring ways.
Okay.
can you beat a 22?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just swatting your hand. I'm not grabbing it, so don't need dexterity.
As the treasurer, I do believe I shall hold on to it for now. And as I activate detect
How
magic.
about? Oh,
It is definitely magical. Oh wait, do you see the school of magic as well?
Yes,
I
you
would
do.
assume so. It does say that that I as an action. No. It just says you can non-magically detect magic. That would be
Right,
up to you.
but yeah, detect magic. You basically get to do the spell without needing the components, which yeah, you learn the school as well. So it is definitely magical, and you learn the school is transmutation.
Ooh.
I tell them that. I will find out what it does, and then we'll divvy it up to the group.
Does this guy not know what it does? Do you know what it does?
It has been passed down from generation to generation, but nobody but my late grandfather has used it. It has magical properties, I know, but I am no adventurer. I have no use for it. I am just a humble man, an antiques collector.
Do you guys
I
want me
don't.
to touch it?
I already touched it.
Polly
So I'm
shakes.
just taking it.
It's my new catchphrase. Do you guys want me to touch it?
No.
I'll touch it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I'll do it for free.
Yes.
It's fine. I'll just wear the ring for now.
What?
that's
and then
convenient.
We'll know what it does.
I can still wear the ring.
So are you looking to
Ring.
are you looking to attune with it? Attune
Yeah.
to it?
I'll
Alright.
attune to it.
It'll take you about an hour, so it's not right away, but before the day is through, you'll know for sure. So I hope this is an acceptable payment for your troubles, and I'm sorry that to put you into danger. I didn't realize it was occupied. But thank you, and I commend your efforts greatly. If I hear anything more of other temples, I will surely reach out to your guild once more. And he'll kind of say his goodbyes and go back into his abode. All right. Is there anywhere else anyone would like to go to in Wandermere?
Not exactly, no.
No.
All right.
Tick, tick.
Yeah, I would say before anything else happens, Emerson, you would get the effects of the ring, which is a ring of haste.
It's cursed.
Oh, that's going to mean.
Well,
That's what I think it is. Extra action? Or let you cast haste?
you all can decide who gets it, but for now, you are attuned to this ring of haste. I am changing the description and the name of it to match, so you can see exactly what it does. It should be changed now. I'll pop it up again if you'd like to look at it.
It's a lovely ring.
But I will say, right about the time that you are becoming fully attuned with this ring, you guys will be kind of making your way through the city to get, I assume, back towards the guild hall. Glope, you'll be intercepted by a message directly into your head
Oh god.
in a very thick and familiar accent. You will hear the postmaster of the Kenku delivery service enter into your head. Glope, it is Zionia. We are ready.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can respond to this message.
Thank you.
We're just all looking really
Thanks.
confused at Globe. Like, is he? Are you cursed? Are you okay?
I licked a frog.
That makes sense.
It was
Um,
not me, thank God.
uh, just got back into town.
He's not himself.
Let me inform everybody and get
He's
ready.
gone mad.
Guys, he's haunted.
He's
Meet
gone haunted.
you.
Ghost.
Meet you first thing in the morning.
God,
Ghost.
he has an attachment.
Ghost.
All right. There is no second message that comes through, but your message was relayed to the
Okay.
postmaster. So, all right.
Alright.
You all make your way back to the guild hall for now. We'll move back over. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
I don't think it has moved.
The maps move around a lot for me. Okay. All right. As you enter back into the guild hall, I would say at this time it's about noon, midday. The sun is at its peak. Rook seems to be outside the guild hall, messing around with some vegetables. Juma is outside in the training yard, along with Newton, and Lady Eleanor would be in the guild planning room. So, what would you all like to do?
I want to inform everybody about Zionia. Letting me
So
know
that's what we were
that
looking
they're
at.
ready.
And I will inform everybody about the ring and what it does. I would suggest that it would go to either me, Glope, or Felice. Felice less so, but she would still get a great use out of it. But even more so to either me or Glope.
I also approve of this message.
because while Globe will have less value for it because if he uses his sneak attack in his regular attack, the haste action attack would not get sneak attack, but
I'm
I
hearing a
would
lot of
be able to
excuses
use
on why you should be the one to use it.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, to
What's
be
this
fair,
ring
the
doing to
ring,
you?
the ring
You-
just
A
lets you
lot of
cast
TM.
it.
Why are you
Doesn't automatically go to the
well,
person wearing it.
well, listen. I can because I have an ability that lets me use sneak attack when I would not be able to otherwise.
Lila could
Okay.
honestly care less and goes in the library.
And
Okay.
I could easily cast a spell and then use the additional action to also attack. I'm just saying, like, it's better in the hands of a rogue, more so me, but it should go to one of the rogues.
Well, while he's
What?
explaining them to those guys, I'm over here playing with Morris.
So Lila makes a good point, but yeah, it allows you to cast the spell haste on somebody. It can be anybody.
It says itself on the person on self.
Oh yeah, while you are wearing this ring, you're right. You can cast the
Yeah.
spell haste on yourself. Right.
I don't know, I think it'd be kind of funny to see Felice.
Well, you need to decide that if it is that or if you were going to change the wording.
No, that's the wording on it is what it says. What?
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 It says right there.
Who are you?
What are they selling?
Go away.
Oh,
Ring of
Aquay.
haste.
I see it. I'm closing it now. Off. Go away. I'm reading
Sorry.
a book. Yeah.
Lathai, as you move over towards Morris, he happily hops up from the floor onto the bench, onto the table, and then straight into your arms, and is very content just being held, and is very fluffy, and you almost feel like he might be like purring if he was a cat.
Oh my
He's-
god.
He's just vibrating.
Like he's just, yeah, it's just fucking, it's straight just like vibrating, and like you see that like cartoon effect on my body. It's just like I fucking just loving it. I'm sitting there playing with my little ethereal little being here. That's what my like the next 30 minutes is doing. Next 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm just sitting here fucking with Maurice. But
All right.
and then you hear my cat in the background. It's like, oh, you'll play with the fake animal, but you won't play with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dare you?
Very rude.
So, I know when we got here, I said I wanted to tell everybody about Zionia, but is there anything anybody's got to do before tomorrow morning? If we do leave out, because they are ready.
Oh shit.
If it's if it's midday or whatever, I mean.
Yeah, we got like half a day left.
I was about to say we gotta get
I
going.
know I'd want to go back to the chapel where the refugees are to tell the people from the refugees from my temple that I'm going, and I'm hopefully going to be getting back the people who are still missing.
Okay.
That's all.
Does anybody else have anything in town that they would like to do?
No.
No, I think I'm good.
I think I have everything I want.
Okay. All right. So we'll scooch over to where is it? Gotta find it.
Always losing shit.
I got a lot of shit. Okay.
You do. Yeah, that's right. We're in the theater. The theater that's been converted.
Correct. And at this point, it is a little bit more established as it's been a little bit of time. There is almost like I don't want to say cubicles, but like small rooms, kind of enclosures
Like
around.
you hang up curtains as dividers. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Or like, bits of cardboard. Not like homeless people, but like, just refugee stuff
Something
where
to give one semblance of privacy between cots.
yeah. And they're kind of lining around both sides of the theater, and then there is kind of like a larger table that's been moved onto the stage where it seems like there's some kind of communal meal that happens here. And as you enter back into this space, you are greeted with a hearty hello from your temple companions, and Quentin kind of comes over and greets you. Ah, Holly, it's good to see you. Things are going much better here.
She kind of claps her little hands. Good. Excitedly.
Have you had any news? Have you heard anything from anybody?
A sad hanging of the head and a shaking of it, but then adds in probably in a various like clips of Glolp's voice from when he was telling us about Zionian stuff earlier, saying we're leaving in the morning, and like like going to Tunstead kind of stuff. Like she's trying to communicate this.
All right, Glolp, could you go ahead and say I'm just kidding.
I mean, I will.
Hey, Quentin, we're going to Tunstead.
Yeah, we've got a little.
No, because he wasn't talking to Quentin earlier. I mean, like when we were talking as a group earlier.
Right.
Glolp
right.
told us about
Okay,
Zionia
okay.
being ready, and so the point. That's the point where I came here. So that's what I mean when I'm saying like sound bites of Glolp. It's like from the previous conversation where he was informing us.
Yeah, I gotcha.
The party is ready to go. That's what she's pulling back out here. And it's only pieces of it. She doesn't have to give all the details, but it would just be like, this is what we're gonna go do, which is the implication that in Tunstead, where the big turtles are, is also hopefully where everyone else, and that is what she is hoping to.
Very good.
Figure out. It's
Quentin kind of contemplates for a while. He kind of contemplates what your plan is moving forward, and kind of is nodding his head along with it, like, yeah, okay, this. Please
He's very
please be careful.
So he would know.
Yeah, no.
He's been dealing with me my entire life.
Well, I will bid you good luck, small one, and if you see Pridewin, Laxmini, or Sari anywhere, just let me know. Any news would be good. And I wish you the best of luck.
Nod.
Nod.
Like, yes.
No, go lay down. Go lay down.
You have the strength. You have the strength of the temple behind you. And God's speed.
I do like whatever little, like, like for Catholics they like do the sign of the cross, whatever the equivalent of that is for our temple. As
They shake hands.
He will reciprocate.
I'm not good at figuring that out, but the D&D equivalent.
As you are giving this kind of religious salute, Benedict will call down from the stage. Is there anything that you need from us before you go?
Ooh.
One moment, let me think about that. Well,
actually, here, let me. This as a token of my gratitude for bringing me here. Let me just give you these, please. He will come down from the stage and impart a it is a rosary, although it is the beads on it are pearls.
Oh.
Ooh.
Interesting. Fancy. Is this just fancy pearl, or is this a magical item?
You do not know.
Okay, I take it. It is very lovely. It matches my
Ooh.
outfit. I put it on. It matches my clerical vestment.
Fair enough.
She wears white for her clerical vestments. A pearl rosary? That's extremely, like, nun fashion, okay?
All right.
Delightful. She's gonna hug Benedict and Quentin before she goes, too.
Very good. They will reciprocate the hugs wholeheartedly, and then also give you the religious salute of your temple back to you.
Alright.
All right.
With that, I'm gonna head back with my special pearl rosary, which seems very exciting. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
All right. So you make your way back
Always
to the guild
gonna
hall.
bling, y'all.
We'll say that little adventure did not take a huge amount of time. So, is there anything anyone else would like to do today, or did you want to skip ahead?
I actually did have another idea, but I don't want to hog the time. So if anybody else has something they want to do, please, by all means, go first.
I believe. Let me see.
Because this other thing is like it would take literally minutes in game, so it's not a big deal.
Just flipping through books in our library.
You want to roll?
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
For
Finding
books.
shit.
No, I'm just looking through
Finding books.
Particularly, she's trying to find things on other planes to see if we have anything in our library. We've become obsessed. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Flipping through. I don't have anything else. Anyone?
Okay.
Bueller?
Bueller?
He's thinking.
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Actually, yeah, I think I'm good.
We Gucci.
All right, Holly, what do you got for us?
So I've just realized, and this is also partly me being a little dumb, but it's fine. It's fine. I have the spell sending, which means I could, in theory, try to communicate with the missing clerics in Tunstead, because the only requirement for that spell is you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar.
Yep.
There isn't, the distance is like anywhere in this plane of existence, as long as the person I'm familiar with them already. And since I'm to be communicating with somebody I've known my entire life, very, you know.
As long as they're alive.
Well, that would be the kicker, right? And they are able to respond. So the creature hears the message in their mind, recognizes me as the sender if they know you, and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Yep.
And if they're, I guess the spell doesn't dictate. It doesn't dictate if I'm aware if someone is dead or something. So
Right.
if I
So
I don't know what that would be. I know I wouldn't get a response, but I'm not sure like what all that would entail. I think that's up to DM's discretion on whether or not I can have a way of knowing that, because it's not dictated.
I think I will say that you wouldn't know if somebody was just not responding, or if they were dead, or if they were on a different plane. You just, any of those options, you just wouldn't get a response at all. So
right,
you wouldn't know for sure.
Right, but I can send it and then maybe get a response, which could be helpful, because if I can communicate with them, then like that's kind of an in, because if they're inside, they could tell us where they are and that kind of thing. Inside the city, you know. Because Tunstead's kind of a big place.
Yeah.
Well,
so you are certainly welcome to try.
Okay, I have typed out a message that is 25 words. I opened up a Word document to have the counter.
Okay. Cheater.
I will. What do you mean, cheater? I'm following my word.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see it. I
I'm
want to see
following the parameters of the spell. I'm
it. You're fine. I'm teasing.
This is exactly what Holly would do before casting the spell anyway. You have to count.
That's true.
No, because because if I can cast a spell, I know there's a limit. I would have to count.
All right, let's see it.
Okay.
What do you got?
Boom. 1 second. I'm putting it into the just D&D chat.
Oh,
Champ.
okay.
And she'd be sending this message to Sari.
Okay. The acting matron.
Yes. There. That's my 25-word message.
Write her back in Morse code.
Nothing works.
You say that, but this is the message that you get back.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ribbit.
I'm afraid.
Did you also say Holly to Sari? Holly to Sari?
No! No!
Oh, what?
Oh, that's not good.
That is.
Oh, that's
Great.
real not good.
Something in me senses this is not good.
Green lights.
This is very not.
Sand. Green lights. Green sand.
This is really, really not good. And this would be really, really upsetting for Holly. Because she knows what this means. They're mind controlled. They might be unsavable. Because we don't know what's up with all that. We just know that there's some kind of... Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay. So, I'm assuming that, like, it's sometime in the evening when I do this sending thing. Because, like, I came back from the theater and all that, and we're packing up our stuff. But at some point she does this and would, like, distraughtly be coming out to find the others, and, like, very visibly, this bird is distraught. This bird is, in fact, crying a little bit and kind of squawking, clumsily, because words, I don't know, she's not good at verbal processing, but she's very, very, and very, very scared of family. Oh, God.
Man.
Just, like, trying to get people's attention, because oh, God, I don't know how she's going to communicate this, but she's going to try. But
That's
would
a
just,
whole
like, I don't
scene.
know who's, but whoever is around her may want to, like, see this and decide whether it's worth your time or not. Because
I imagine you would be able to relay, because you literally just heard those words, like, in your head, so you would be able to repeat them.
Oh, that would count?
I imagine so. I mean,
Okay. I've never played
I don't
Kenku
see
before,
why
so I don't
not.
know.
I don't see why not, because you're like hearing the voices in your head type of thing.
Right. Okay. All right. If that'll count, then that's great. I didn't want.
I think so. I don't want to, like, limit your language ability that much. That would be brutal.
Like, you have to have it actually spoken.
It's a challenge. Playing a Kenku is fun, but it's also a challenge. But okay, yeah. So she would repeat that, and it would be repeating in a voice y'all don't know, but she would know because it's Sari's voice. It's basically her mom's voice, kind of. It just green lights, green sand, green lights, green sand.
So I imagine that everybody here would be able to hear that.
That's weird. That's not what Ruby said. Ruby was
No.
almost coherent.
Yeah, almost like nothing was wrong.
Maybe we should try again.
To get a hold of Ruby?
Maybe it's a time thing.
We could try.
Okay, so what are you guys doing here?
I mean, I can go. Can I do the?
Holly did meet him.
Yeah,
I do know him.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
So she can do her sending if we can get her
Do you
concentrating
wanna-
enough.
Yeah.
I have
like,
another spell slot for it. I could do it.
well, are we able to calm you down? Is the
And
question.
then we won't even need to put any money up for it.
It's true. It's just limited on words.
It's a collect call.
Well,
It's a,
I want to try to
it's
calm down.
unlimited
Holly.
data. Well, not quite unlimited data, but
I want to try to calm down Holly, and and then ask her if she, considering what she's kind of said or repeated, get her to nod yes or no if she sent that message. Does she know that they're in Tungstead?
she shakes her head no to knowing whether or not they're in Tunstead, but then repeats green lights, green sand, and big turtle.
Okay.
Because we know the turtle's glowing green.
Okay. I want to ask her if do you remember Ruby? My
Nods,
friend,
yes.
my best friend Ruby. Can you send him a message asking if he's okay and what's going on in Tungstead right now?
She's gonna take a deep breath, and she's gonna wipe her little eyes, and she will nod yes, because this is important. It is distressing, but it is important. In 1 second, I am counting words. Okay, this is less than 25 words, but that's fine.
That's fine.
It's a limit. It's not a thing that you have to do.
Exactly. But point is to count to make sure I'm coming in at 25 or under.
It's not like Taste is gonna count every message you send out.
That's why I have word counter to make sure that one, I'm spelling correctly and I'm making appropriate exploitation of contractions.
All right, so you send this message out to the familiar Ruby of the Ruby Rhymer.
It's true, he got me drunk for the first time. Legitimately.
Right. Yeah.
He legitimately gave me real alcohol.
In
never
in
again.
just a short amount of time, you do get a response back. Hello, how's Glop doing? I haven't seen him in a while, and I don't know who this is.
Well, wait, he wouldn't?
Well, we don't
know.
We don't know. We don't know because the last time he said Tungstead was fine and he hadn't seen me in a long time. His timeline is completely shot right now.
Hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Scam.
Okay.
It's not the real him.
He's gonna scam you for $5. Hang up the phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after hearing this back, I would try to relay this to Glop, and I would repeat the message that he sent to me, basically in Ruby's voice. I would just repeat that.
Doesn't make sense.
Are we wanting?
Something's something's happening. Clearly, we've got. I'd say do whatever you guys need to get some rest. Whatever. Zion, you'll be here. We're at now. I'm going.
Yeah. Well, since
What would you guys like to do with the ring?
I don't care.
There's always rollies.
There is.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
If I'm just offering it, if you guys want to, you don't have to.
Since I really don't need a long rest. Go ahead.
I'm not worried about the ring.
Either.
I would like
All
it,
right.
but I also know that I have a few magical items already.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, left eye. What are you up
Well,
to
I was
here?
gonna say since I don't have to really need a rest, I'm just gonna keep studying my translation book.
Ah, yes. Okay. What? I forget what language you were learning.
Sylvan.
Sylvan. That's right. Okay. Very nice. All right.
Because I want it to be like a proficient one, but I forget how long you said I had to put into it.
You know, I don't remember myself.
So I only need 30 minutes. All right, let's get this done.
Hold on.
Is it
Let
not
me.
in the college thing?
Yeah, let me look real quick. It's oh, God, where is
a
it?
single day, wasn't it?
It was, but like to be fluent in the language would take time. It's in the downtime activities. Aha, I don't have a time frame here. So,
30
yeah,
minutes.
we'll say that you've got the manual and you're studying. You can carry like a simple conversation in Sylvan now, but you
Okay.
would need to refer back to the book for like more complicated, you know, nuances to the language. But you're definitely making progress and you're getting there. I will say you're not completely fluent yet.
How long would fluency take?
I mean, I'd say like maybe a couple days of study, like,
Okay.
you know, just spending time with the book and like practicing
All right.
See,
as
this
best you
is
can.
how you would say, where is the library? Over here is where you would ask where the bathroom is.
Sure.
Estoy biblioteca.
Spanish.
Okay, so you spend some time with the manual. Holly,
Yes.
Tracker.
I I'm going to say that perhaps you're spending some particular time with the new pearl rosary that you just acquired.
Yes, I slept with it because I went to bed.
Pearl of power.
Before you sleep, um, we'll say you become attuned to it,
Oh.
and I'll pop that back out for you.
Pearl of power. Where is it?
Yep, it's a pearl of power.
That's a good one.
Yee.
Why can't I fucking okay?
Try being a cleric.
Yeah, pearl of power.
Pearl of power rosary. We love it. I'm copying this description into my character sheet. Information. Noise. Okay, so I get a free extra spell slot for all 3rd level or under spells. Okay. That's actually quite flexible. There's a lot of good stuff in level 3 and under for me. Okay. Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Thank you. This is a very powerful magical item.
You, I have kind of been holding that on Benedict for a while now, and you happened to go back to the theater.
I did.
So, congrats on being proactive.
They're my people. I gotta go talk to them.
All right. So, the night comes and goes. A restful night back in your guild hall with no whispers, no ghostly imagery, no fading in and out of existence.
Well, thank goodness.
And you are all awarded another long rest if you need to take it for whatever reason. But when dawn approaches, yeah, I'll say like right at the crack of dawn,
I didn't see one. I didn't want to see.
you will hear a knocking at the guild hall door.
Why so
I'll go up and open the door.
Don't you know I need my beauty sleep?
Not working.
Yeah, it's not working. Like, you're gonna need about another 7,000 years of that just even touch.
I open the door and look and see who it is.
Nobody.
Nobody.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
It's the witch.
That's the witch. Her
Shit!
sister was a witch.
Her sister was a
Bro.
witch, bro.
You gonna tell me I'm wrong?
You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong.
I swear to God, that still has to be a dubstep song. Like, just
Oh,
her
it doesn't stop.
her sister was a witch, and then just drops.
So you open the door, the crack of dawn, to see the friendly, smiling face of Zionia greet you, and behind her is a spattering.
That person?
Is that
Uh,
a what? A
Parsley?
cat?
The
A cat?
the cat person takes a long and elegant bow towards you. Greetings, good sir. My name is Carthage. I've
my
heard that we
God.
are en route to assist you with your quest.
Ego, come
Zionia
get
kind of
your long lost brother.
Zionia kind of like face palms for a second. Hello, I have brought my pillar with me. This is my teacher, Summit, and this is the rest of my pillar. We're here to assist you. And we're going to Tunstead, that's right?
That is correct.
I do have a special treat for you.
Oh.
Did you bring Dawn Fluffles into being?
Don, I don't know who that is.
You should watch Sword Art Online Abridged. It's great. It's a cat who learned how to play the game.
Fair enough. I'll have to
Meow.
take a look at it.
It's
Go
awesome.
lay down.
Aww.
No,
Well,
you.
if
Oh,
you and your
okay.
companions are ready to go, we can make our way. And with haste. And she winks at you.
Oh. Okay. I want to turn around and be like, "Hey, y'all up?" I'm gonna walk over. To, I assume everybody was in their bed. We just hadn't moved yet.
Right.
I
I just
am
wanna-
now.
I was in the last
gonna-
street, and then I went.
I'm
to
gonna
bed,
walk
and I
over to
was
the door and be like, "Hey, they're here. Get the hell up."
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'll also say that
Oh, my
so you
bad.
don't forget them, Vergu and SV are also coming with you because they're from
Oh, yeah.
Tunstead.
Oh yes, they were all up there. I forgot. Was not zoomed out. Zoomed down onto them.
Totally forgot.
All right. Well,
So, some brief interruptions around. Zionia is kind of just a spunky spellcaster who has a penchant for gambling with Glope, and that's how they met.
How does the gambler have a pension?
Moving on, Summit. Summit is a more of a senior. He's got more of a presence to him, kind of an authority figure amongst this group of individuals. Carthage is a tabaxi bard. He has a lute attached around a string around his back, and he is very animated in his gestures. And when he talks, his hands are always moving. There is a dwarf axe wielder named Gardener. She's very stoic and rough and does not actually talk as much as the rest of them, but she is built like a truck, essentially.
My best friend. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. It's my
Tilly's has a new
BFF
friend.
right there.
Ranax is a human wizard, and he is kind of like little brother syndrome to Zionia, where like she's the older sister and he's the younger brother, and he's like trying to learn stuff from her type of thing. And then there is a bullywug, a frog person named Enki, and he is a ranger.
Delightful.
Found a new frog for you. Gold.
you look familiar.
Wow.
Enki tilts his head to the side and does that like weird
Hey,
frog
yo, you shut the
croak
fuck
thing,
up.
like. Brrr.
Yeah, that right there.
All right. So, as you head out, you We'll say that Zionia and Glope are kind of leading the way, but Zionia more so. And as you're exiting the guild hall, you immediately notice that you're not leaving the capital. You're actually going into the center of the capital, and you're a little confused because you thought you were like on your way to Tunstead. Zionia brings you here.
Come here.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Train
Lay
station.
down. Come on.
Going 90.
Now lay down.
Hate
So,
Look at this bird. He's a seagull.
Zionia leads you to the airport, the steam airport here in Wandermere, and says, I don't know if you know this, but I had an old classmate back in the Canopy Halls who
Oh,
actually
no.
has an airship. It's
Oh,
great.
no. Oh no.
She's agreed to help us out and give us a ride. It's gonna be fine. I know she's a little weird, but it's
Oh,
gonna be
goddamn it.
fine.
That damn lady again.
Oh, damn it.
The fuck's her name? Like super eccentric
Oh.
one.
The drunk one?
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. The hell was her name?
I have it.
It's written down somewhere far back in this book.
That's the one.
Oh,
There
yeah.
she is.
Yep.
No, I'm out. Anybody else want to walk?
Yes.
What? It's fine.
So,
died the first time.
Zionia walks right up to Lillian, who you all do recognize. And you recognize that the Skylark, which is Lillian's airship, is here. However, as you are all kind of quickly looking around, you do not see any other familiar faces amongst Lillian's crew. Zionia and Lillian kind of have a small reunion and kind of like clasp hands and like are kind of just taking small jabs at each other, and you could tell that they have a rapport, like they're old friends. Literally, they were dorm mates in the Canopy Halls, and Lillian dropped out to pursue other interests, mostly in alcohol and fighting.
Yes.
Yep.
Like a lady. Yeah.
So Lillian kind of addresses your group. Some of you look familiar. Have I seen you before?
No.
Yes. Well,
Definitely
a
not.
while ago.
I'm getting some mixed messages here.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
You in particular look very familiar, and she points towards Emerson.
Yes. You took some
Oh,
jobs
that's
from my
right.
father.
That's right. I'm not sad he's gone. Anyways,
I am
welcome
just
aboard the Skylark. And she kind of gestures to the familiar airship that you all have seen before.
Lila will take 3 steps back.
What? Okay, well.
I like
I
that.
just, I kind of want to look at Zionia and be like, are you sure about this?
Well, so apparently the air route between Tunstead and Wandermere is not the safest, but Lillian has agreed to at least drop us off there. She cannot stay, but we'll go. We can go and get dropped off at least.
Look, as someone who has been on many an airship travel is the safest travel you can have. It's 90% safe.
Before he starts talking, I want to cut her off and be like, what do you mean the airspace between here and Tungstead is not safe?
Well, I mean, you hear about some of the flying creatures in the mountains, the Shield Mountains.
Yeah.
You've.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I'm just making sure that nothing popped up between us leaving Tunstead and.
oh no, nothing
Got it.
unusual.
Got it. Cool.
Globe, it's fine. Remember, the harpies are dead.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like I'm out of the loop.
Well, the last time we came.
That's just one.
we
That's
went
just
through
me
it.
and my one brain cell. I'm just staying true to character. It's fine. I'm just staying true to the one brain cell going on here.
You're valid.
Just
It's
nod
fighting
and smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave.
Yeah.
It's
Yup.
fighting for second place.
That's really
Kozlowski,
cool,
can't
guys.
lie.
Damn, that's crazy. Anyway.
All right, so you were all ushered aboard the Skylark. There is a spattering of crew, and then your newly assembled pillar from the Emerald Champions is with you there as well. And you are ushered onto the ship. You are shown
Forcefully.
where your quarters will be, which is just a series of hammocks that line the interior of the hull of the ship. Again, it is powered by steam. So I have a map here.
How far up are these hammocks from the ground?
Um,
Is someone gonna need to have to
Er-
put it in her own hammock?
Is it like a tiny one, 3 inches off the ground, so I can get into it?
all of the hammocks are uniform. They're all the same size, and I would say that one of them, or like, they're all, normal human hammock size. So like,
Great, I'm
yeah,
around
you
there.
would have to get like a barrel or something to stand on to get
I'll
into
go
it.
get a crate. They're pushing it.
All right, so
I'll help her. I'll pick
This
up
is
the
gonna
barrel.
go really badly. You guys, there's a map for this airship. That's not good.
so I had to kind of lay it out a little bit to show you
Uh-huh.
all, but
Excuses.
We're
let
sure
me
DM say.
things in the mountains.
Uh-huh.
let me get your tokens here. You'll be on the left hand side for now, but you can kind of move around as you see fit.
You get up. I'm not holding you anymore. He jumped down on his own.
I'd like to fly.
So, if there's no other,
I'm gonna stand up here with Isabella and do Titanic.
I'm standing
So-
next to Felice, and I'm just like holding her pant leg.
I accept.
I
Fine.
was not born a dragon. I was not meant to fly.
so Lathai, as you approach the front of the ship, Isabella is actually, she is not standing on the deck of the ship. She is roped to the railing, and then leaning out over in front, and is kind of like, oh well, I apologize. You're not in the air yet. So she is sitting up there, on that long pointy thing at the front. She's sitting up there. But as you go over to greet her, she, top of the morning to you. You ready for a flight, you landlubber?
Oh, are we ever?
Well, I love her.
Well, hopefully we have clear skies ahead of us. I'll be keeping watch, and hopefully we have a safe journey and can get you to your final destination.
Fantastic.
Please don't say it like that. Not Final
Hopefully.
Destination. I've seen that movie. I don't like how it ends.
Is that another ship carrying logs in front of us?
What?
Oh God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen Final Destination?
That's where I'm gonna die.
Don't
He
watch
gets
it.
it.
Don't watch it. It's a scary movie because all of it
Um,
can be true.
I will not ever drive behind a truck that has a bunch of logs on it. I will not.
While we're in the air, I want to
Well-
find. Oh, good.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, is there anything anyone would like to do before you take off?
Yeah, I want to find Zionia and explain to her what happened with Holly when we tried to get a hold of everybody again.
Okay, so Zionia is below deck, taking up one of the bunks already, but yeah, you're welcome to go down and have a talk with her below deck, and while you're below there, you do see what seems to be like a navigator in the back, and then there is an opening below deck that leads down further into like an engine
God.
room type of
Oh, yeah.
situation, and you see a few additional workers down there. But yeah, you can go and you can have that chat with Zionia, kind of relay the information, and so and Zionia's gonna be like, so what exactly do you want us to do here? Like what are we getting into? Is this combat?
We don't know.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you want us to be aggressive
I
or
you're
protective?
you're here to just in case we need to fight. We don't know what's going on. So my friend Ruby, it's like he doesn't remember any of the events from Tungsten when we were there beforehand when the giant turtles came through. Uh, Nothing. But Holly, the little Kanku that came with,
Right, right.
uh, she sent a message to people she knows that were around Tungsten or in it, and she's freaking out because she got a message saying, was it green lights, green sand? I don't know what
Okay.
that means, but
Green
Ruby's acting like nothing's happening.
She'll kind of steeple her fingers and look down at the floor in thought. Does not sound familiar to me. I'm sorry. Green lights, green sands?
Right now, we're getting two different scenarios. One, I think Ruby might be controlled, or he really doesn't remember anything, but I think something's going on.
All right.
We left and that town was in flames.
The entire town was in flames?
It was being taken over.
All right. All right. All right. I will let everybody know. We will be ready to support. Um, hopefully we are not taking on an entire town.
We will dip if we have to. We just need to know what's going on.
You dip, we dip.
This is fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Sorry.
Bless you.
So Zionia, kind of splits off from you and goes to talk with her uh, pillar companions, and kind of just explaining the situation to them a little bit and getting some kind of contingency plans together in case something needs to happen. Is there anything anyone else would like to do before takeoff?
Heard of my
I
deity.
would like to talk to Lillian.
Okay.
Who's Lillian?
Lillian Soren, the Sky Captain.
Oh, the drunk one. Yes.
So as you are boarding, you've been shown kind of just a brief tour of the ship just to get your bearings a little bit. You do find Lillian up at the helm of the ship, and she has a relatively large bottle of wine in her hands as she's holding the steering wheel of the ship and just kind of salutes you as you approach.
I see that you have a new crew. Were you highly rewarded for your efforts with Elijah, or did you have to get the stink of him off the ship?
It was weird. I mean, him and the little guy and the turkey, they were all I mean, paid nicely. To be fair, my crew has always kind of been my crew, but we kind of brought them on for a little bit. Um, I don't know. He was called away by something. He had to go. It was very weird. It seemed really sudden. But the little guy and the turkey split off from him. Said something about can't handle him anymore. He's too much of a headache. They split off. So I don't know where the little guy went. I don't know where the turkey went. Hopefully they're still together because they make a lovely pair.
I get that. What do you mean by called away? Meaning he's not in Wandermere anymore?
I don't know. I I don't know. Maybe something came up with his guild, or I don't know if he's got family. You know, you could be his splitting brother.
That would be because I am his brother.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. All right. I don't know. He said he had to go. He said something about, nothing more here for him or something like that, and then he was gone. I didn't see him again. No more airship rides for him.
I see. Well, we're all better for it then.
I guess. I mean, I missed the coin, but I didn't really pay attention to him too much. All right. Anyone else? Anything else?
Not for me.
Oh,
All right. And with that,
So,
Lillian.
is Summit punching a monitor at all?
No.
No?
Summit is a very well-adjusted individual. So, and he is where he's standing right now, kind of observing, like, not eavesdropping, but like he's watching Lillian kind of curiously. But he's not jumping into the conversation at all. He is not sure what you guys are talking about. But you'll see Lillian begin to, all right, well, let's get this puppy in the air. And she'll move over to a couple of these like metal copper tubings that have holes on one side, and she'll yell into the holes like, all right, get the engine heated up, let's get her going, and then gulp, you'll see the mechanics down below begin to kind of hustle around, moving coal into the engine, stoking the flames, getting the steam starting to build up. You are hearing like the hissing and the pressure begin to build, and the creaking of metal and wood. And then as this kind of like it sounds like a locomotive train just kind of building up speed, and then this like plume of steam begins to rise out of the center and is just cascading these white clouds up into the sky. And as it does so, the entire airship begins to lift off the ground, off the dock of the airship, and begins to lurch forward, slowly at first, then picking up speed almost like a helicopter, tilted forward and then moving, and then beginning to glide out of the airship over Wandermere and towards your destination.
Right.
No, thank you.
All right. Can I get a
Hell yeah.
D20 from somebody, please?
Oh, you didn't target me this time?
Nobody rolled a flying
I-
manta rays.
The only reason I targeted you is because you rolled first. I don't want you rolling all the time.
What?
You don't get all the D20 rolls, Lethai. you gotta let other people roll too.
Well,
What?
go ahead.
Ugh.
Somebody's gotta do it. Who's
I'm
gonna do
going,
it?
I'm going, I'm going.
All right.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god, we
You're-
make it to Tunstead unharmed. Lovely, I love it. We've landed. we're
Safely,
safe.
safely.
absolutely.
That
fantastic.
journey was so quick. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but,
Wow.
we didn't get there safely, but we got there unharmed.
All right. So
We
This
get-
is first
we get
class.
there, we level up. Wow, it's amazing.
no. So I will need somebody else
Oh,
You go
no.
shut up.
to roll a D6, please.
I got it.
Great.
Well-
3 flying manta
Oh.
rays.
Never mind.
I wanted to see what his would have been. Can we ignore egos?
What? Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry. I
Oh
thought
yeah, so we
Gulp
can.
rolled.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Ah, it was
Leroy.
George.
Well,
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, one
nope.
flying
Egos
manta
is
ray.
better.
No,
Egos
no,
was first.
one might be better. If it's number of enemies, I would prefer 1. Let's find out what it is first. Is it enemies?
Well,
Oh,
so
it's enemies.
there's this fun thing about random encounters where if you roll high on the D20, then that goes on a list. And then when you roll after that, it has something to do with the encounter. So,
Yay.
after spending some time in the air, gliding along effortlessly, with Soren behind the wheel of the ship, swaying back and forth, kind of with the quote unquote tide of the winds, taking swigs of wine occasionally, she will it, deftly maneuvering this airship through the skies, headed towards Tunstead. And as you arrive over top of the Shield Mountains,
This time,
um,
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
there will be a distinct cloud bank that appears to not emanate, but it ends at the Shield Mountains on your side. So you're moving into this cloud bank, this much thicker area of clouds. And it's curious because Glolp, you're from Tunstead, you're from Westrex. It
Yeah.
is a desert. Deserts normally don't have a ton of cloud cover. So that immediately strikes you as odd. And you all hear from the front of the ship, which now Isabella is on a rope that is attached to the railing, leaning over the side of the ship, like with her feet planted on the side, so she's horizontal
Yeah.
with the rope like tied around her waist back on the
Okay.
railing.
Well, she's dead.
Low visibility ahead. We may want to raise a bit so we don't hit the mountains.
Can't you tell that from inside the ship?
What are
How
you
about you
talking
mind
about?
your business.
I like the spray of the wind on me face.
You can do that standing up here.
Mind your business.
You need to live a little, my friend. Live a little.
I have.
Well, it sounds boring.
Well, then maybe you should stop living a little.
I have.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you then. Sheesh.
All right. Continuing to move into this cloud bank, you do there the airship does raise up a bit just as a precaution to not accidentally like collide with the mountains, um, since visibility is low. But can I get a perception check from everyone who is topside?
Which I think is all.
All of us.
Destiny.
Well, did the globe come up?
Yeah, no, I'm still down there.
Boom. I see nothing because I don't want to look out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Felice, high five. Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, the
Oh,
see
yeah.
nothing gang.
Y'all see nothing.
We don't-
See nothing.
Yo, I've been half a foot from the ground my entire life.
we see fucking nothing out here.
I don't like to be more than
The
that.
tallest
unless it's on
and the
Felice's
shortest can't
shoulders.
see shit.
Yeah. We're
Do you know,
too
do you know how
busy
high we
doing
are?
hot girl shit over here.
Fuck.
Hot girl and hot
So-
lizard.
So, yeah, Lila is very distracted and is not looking around at all.
I'm just
Is
staring at the ground.
much more terrified. And Felice, you are equally more so worried about Lila over what's around you or the airship itself. Lathai, you looking out into the cloud bank. Visibility is low, but you can kind of see like a little bit. Like you can vaguely make out the shape of the Shield Mountains, and it's strange seeing them from above since you're not used to
Being
riding
above.
in an airship. So like everything is kind of like this novel experience for you. You're like, whoa, this is crazy. Like
So
Literally, like-
awesome, man.
first time in a longer trip on an airship type of thing. So you're taking in the sights, you're kind of looking around, having this conversation with Isabella as well. Holly and Emerson,
Yes.
you are both looking to the skies ahead, and we'll say this: Holly, you're more on the right-hand side, and Emerson, you're more on the left-hand side. And both of you, independent of each other, begin to see these shapes forming, these dark blotches
Oh my god.
in the sky, in the clouds.
We got dragons, boys!
Both of you, independently of each other, see two of these forms begin to manifest in the cloud bank.
Sorry.
And they are getting darker and darker and
Go
darker.
closer and closer.
Alright,
Holly's gonna point and she's gonna open her beak and she's gonna start alarm.
Like Claxton alarm, like
Yes, it's basically just like an alarm code.
You hear like the Silent Hill alarm.
God.
Horn in the background.
Basically.
Alright.
as you're doing that, you get Lillian's attention and also Isabella's attention, and Isabella looks back towards Holly, hears the commotion, and then like looks ahead again and finally spots the figures. We've got company! We've got incoming!
That nat D20
Before you.
though.
Oh hell.
Before you, you see these 4
What the fuck was the
large reptiles come into view.
He added the 3 and the 1. You bitch.
That's right.
You fucker. Why would you do that? Why are you
Because it's
awful?
fun.
It's not.
These 4
Great.
large reptilian figures with massive wingspans and jagged, hooked legs, long, extended tails with these vicious-looking stingers at the end come into view and begin circling around the ship and harrying it. You see these figures come into view, and it appears as though there's a creatures riding these reptiles, like almost like they're a horse or something. Like they have saddles and what are the mouth things? The leads? I forget what they're
Yeah.
called. But they have harnesses, and these appear to be tamed creatures, although they're large and flying and very aggressive. And they begin approaching the ship, and you see these 4 figures come into view.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
And that's where we'll pick up next time.
You.
On Dragon Ball Z.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Very.
Interesting.
Awful.
So, yeah, you rolled the highest for the encounter. So it
Yep.
was the worst possible outcome for you all.
You're welcome.
Best possible outcome for me.
Should not be the best.
That's how encounter charts work. It's very strange. But anyways, we'll come back to an interesting, different type of combat next time. So yeah.
Interesting.
Man,
Now.
if I throw a hand axe, I ain't getting that shit back.
You may also want to be wary of where you're standing, lest you fall.
Is that a threat?
Bitch,
Don't
it
throw
might
me
be.
with a good time.
So,
I have
who
a
would
threat.
who would like to roll for recap? We just had Gulp do it. How's our people doing? I think
I think we're on a fresh restart,
Emerson?
so it's
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I think it went right back to the
Yeah.
top.
yeah. Okay.
Who's at top lead?
All right, so everyone except Glope can roll for this one.
Well. Well. Oh.
Oh, it's a
Right.
roll off between Holly and Felice.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is.
One more thing of rollies.
All
All right,
right.
you roll another 220 then.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh,
well.
Felice.
Okay, so it's me.
Okay.
It
I would
you.
have laughed if she got a natty 20.
Didn't Felice already do another one?
No.
No.
She's done one. She had two versions of the same one.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
because
we
you got
reset.
one brain cell version and you got two brain cell version.
All right, Felice, it's up to you.
Okie dokie.
Ka-chow.
That's your
You get-
recap. One word.
You get to talk about ghosts and spooky
Ghosts?
things.
Ka-chow.